The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
Oh, cockroaches.
Yeah, so I'll have to send out a couple winter phase reminders, but in the meantime... So, Renae, did you get my last minute email from a couple hours ago?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, I never realized I didn't follow up on your last communique with the winter phase there.
Okie doke.
So let me just pull that up.
Anything
here.
eventful happen?
A little bit, yeah. With the solo.
You got a chunk of heart, I think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me pull this
Oh,
up
see, I
here.
didn't get to see that.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap. This winter phase thing doesn't work if I don't respond.
Here, let's see. You got a check to Harp, Orate,
Harp.
Forgiving, Merciful, Law, Spear, Awareness. Oh, I'll go slow.
Whoa, thanks.
Yeah, basically I got garrison duty, so you were attending the Earl's Court.
Yeah.
And so that meant you got a lot of, basically there was feasting and hunting, attending to the Earl, and even dispensing of some low justice.
Yeah. So,
Ah.
Yeah.
here's your
Oh, thank you.
checks.
The harp. That's important. And your fields got burned.
And
Yeah.
Wait, really?
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute.
Singed, Renae. They were singed.
Yes, they were slightly singed.
Yes.
Oh,
Slightly?
We stopped.
Oh my gosh.
We stopped the bandits before they could really get the fires going.
I was trying to say they weren't even really bandits.
Well, yeah, they were fellow knights actually. That was even worse.
Oh, I'm sad.
Bandit knights. So.
Yeah.
You'll be even sadder in just a moment.
Why would she be sad? She's
She finds out when they're from.
yeah, but
Oh, well.
but she's getting a portion of the ransom,
That's true. By the way, there's a ransom,
and it's
which is paying for repairs.
to your
Oh, jeez.
to your
And
manor.
and then I also looked up. Let's see, what do they call it? Outrageous consumption for the rest of you.
Outrageous consumption.
Yes. If you got a lot of money, you know what to do with it.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I have a plan for my outrageous amount of money.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I realized I finally have over 80
Yes.
Libra, and so I can afford the horses.
Hey. Yeah.
And I even have enough left over to cover my cost before taking in my annual income this year.
Sweet.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
I'm gonna
Plans
see if
what?
my dairy farm gets built this winter.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna.
And I'm waiting on my sheep herd this
Yeah.
winter. Yeah.
Then yeah. Who knows what I'll do after that? Maybe build another orchard.
Like my vineyard, successful. Sheeps, hopefully.
It's a bunch of gentlemen farmers. That's all.
Yeah, just living off the land,
Uh-huh.
living high and mighty.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? I've got a ton of money right now. I could probably hold like some kind of feast for my peasants to make them love me a little bit more.
You can actually, for 10 Libra, you can put on a grand feast for 300 nobles or 1,000 commoners, and you get a check to generous and 20 glory.
I've already got a check to my generous.
Maybe the feast will have to wait till next year. Well, in the meantime,
Perhaps if I'm not generous this year.
Oh, God.
how about this? Now this gets you a check to arbitrary, but it's pretty damn generous. It's called a money wagon. It'll run you 50 Libra. It'll
Wow.
get you 100 glory. Men in devil costumes clear the way while trumpeters in the lead wagon announce the arrival of the money wagon, from whence angel costume people throw handfuls of halfpence while you follow on horseback, showered by flowers thrown from balconies and rooftops.
That sounds a little more like what Pace is looking for.
You're like, Damn, that's tempting.
We'll have to kidnap another noble.
Yeah. There's also the Field of Riches, which will run you 100 Libra and get you 200 glory. A plowman harnesses bears to his plow, while beautiful women in pagan costumes, quote unquote.
So naked women.
Yeah, basically. So droplets of silver in the field. Check reckless.
That sounds a bit more like me.
You were crazy in the woods.
Can I borrow 50 Libra?
We're putting on a Field of Riches.
Just imagine the commoners later out.
Sir Plains?
Yes.
Yeah. It's okay, we captured him.
Thanks, guys.
We ran to them, and part of that is going
And
to
you
repair your
captured him
lands.
before much damage could be done, but I did take 1 lot of damage.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we'll go
Is
over
that the singeing?
That's the singeing and all.
That's the light singeing. It's okay, your steward's still alive. He wasn't concerned at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really not cool.
Yeah, no, it's not. And so, yeah, you can go ahead and roll those checks right now before we actually
Oh, okay.
phase, because technically they should have been included in last year's.
Oh, can I borrow dice?
Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
forgot them again. Oh, thank you.
Nuts.
That's right, no one should borrow my dice.
No, never
No,
again.
no, they really shouldn't.
So I'm failing them.
You're failing them, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forgiving. I made that.
Damn it.
Merciful. Nope. Okay. Let's go down the list here. Spear. Ah, failed spear. Woohoo.
Nice.
Okay, so it goes up by a point.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So does my stewardship go up before or after he has to roll for anything? in
Ha!
the phase?
I'll have to check that actually.
Yeah.
It does specify, so I'll just have to see. Yeah, timing is everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would go up before.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Because it goes up during the aging sequence, which is right before economics.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
My wife kicks ass. She's got a stewardship now of 15.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah.
So from here on out, you'll be rolling a d6. If you roll a 6, it will go down.
She's just awesome. She's a siege of 12. She's a higher siege than I do.
She knows how to manage a
know.
besieged manor or
And
castle.
she has now a 16 in surgery,
Wow.
15 in first aid.
Dang.
I know. I'm like, I
Pretty cool.
can appreciate my wife if nothing else.
Absolutely.
If nothing else.
I have respect for her.
If nothing else.
What's her up again?
It's like 12 or something. Like,
Yeah, something not
Yeah.
very respectworthy.
She's
really?
Oh.
And she gave me a lot of glory
And a son.
and a son,
Yeah.
sickly son, but still a son.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I'll put some investments in some fortifications, since apparently every time we miss a session we get raided.
No kidding.
Hey, I should make that an actual rule.
Oh my god.
Never miss a session again, guys.
Yeah.
So wait, when Des misses sessions, that means we go raiding, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
I think she can hear us.
She'll just shout like the role playing from the room.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, I'm feeling better, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for tiny delicious fruits.
Yeah. Are they tasty?
Oh my god, yeah.
I usually buy these and then just eat myself sick of them, and then I don't eat them for months.
You like eat two and you're like, no, I don't want any more.
Yeah.
That's when I used to like just hang them on the doorknob for my neighbors to eat.
Oh.
Anytime I like got anything, I was just like sick of it. I was hanging on the doorknob
yeah.
in like a grocery bag.
Aw.
Here, guys,
Well,
a
that's
present.
nice.
And I have like poor college kids. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're like food.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so before we dive into the winter phase, let's just go over the damage system for mana real quick. Obviously, I'll have to repeat this at some point in the future, but just for the 3 of us, or 4 of us at least, we can go over it. So on your manor record sheet, you see that
Okay.
up there near where the that blank box is, like to put a map or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Oh
There's
yeah.
those little boxes down the side.
Let's say lots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those represent percentages of your income. So you have 10 Libra manors, so right now
10
they
lots.
represent 1 Libra per lot.
Okay.
If you had a 50, then they'd be 5 Libra per lot,
Okay.
sort of thing, you know. or yeah. And those it's just sort of an abstract way to represent damage or other kind of reductions in your income. And then there's two types of damage. There's temporary and there's permanent. So like the damage that Blaine's raid did would have been temporary. So that basically like you lost the 1 Libra of income because you lost 1 lot. But it repaired itself basically.
Oh, okay.
You know, so you're just down 1 Libra of income that year, and then now this year you're going to be back up.
Okay.
Now, if Blaine's had been allowed to work his full magic, you would have lost 3 lots. Temporary and 0 permanent. If he had had a week to pillage your manor,
Oh my gosh.
you would have lost 5 temporary and 2 permanent. So you would have lost 5 Libra income that year, and then you would have bounced back up just to 8 for going forward from
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
and then there's next level up from that is plunder, and then there's ravage, which is when someone basically
like salt
Burns it to
the
the
earth.
Yeah, exactly.
essentially, yeah. What
poison
do
the
they
well
say? Carefully, methodically hunting down peasants and destroying everything that is of value.
Dear God.
That takes nearly a month. So it's basically someone just camping out on your lands, just tearing it apart.
Going to town.
Yeah. You can also suffer damage from bad weather, from supernatural curses. You can, if you try to squeeze your peasantry for emergency income, you can cause permanent damage that way because people leave your lands. And then there are, sometimes story-based damage causes as well. So the way the temporary, like I said, fixes itself. If you suffer permanent damage, that's when you got to turn to your steward, or if you have a wife with a gentlewoman bonus, she can help out. And they basically make their stewardship rolls and try to repair the lots every year.
Indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Fairly straightforward. And yeah, let's get on into winter phase.
All right.
So D20 rolls for yearly events.
I got a 5.
I got a 5 also.
I got an 11.
Excellent. Okay. All right, 5s are good fortune. So, Jade, you rolled a 5, correct? Okay, so go ahead and do a D20 plus 10 roll.
18.
Oh, okay, interesting. So it says roll 3 kin events and select 1.
Wow.
So that would be 3 D20 plus 10 rolls.
Okay. 26, 30, and 18.
Okay, so you can choose from one of your kin wed above their stature to gain 1 knight to add to your pool of knights, or the young of one of your kin shows promise. Select 1, plus 1 lineage man, take a squire, or 1 libra, or spend 1 libra to add 1d6 lineage men. Or, let's see here, inspire your kin. You roll orate, compose, sing, and play. For each success, you get a check in that skill and plus 1 lineage man.
I'm gonna do the last one.
Okay. So go ahead and roll orate, compose, sing, and play.
Okay, so. Alright. Compose. Sing and play, you said? Okay. And I'm trying to.
Trying to make
succeed
it,
them? Okay.
and you'll get a check.
Okay. Compose, I made. Orate, I made. Play, I fail. And singing, I fail.
Okay, so you check those 2 skills and you get plus 2 lineage men.
Sweet.
Excellent. And then Renae, you got good fortune as well.
Yes.
All right, so D20 plus 10.
16.
Okay, interesting. All right, well, this makes sense. Probably as a way of saying sorry about that raid. You got a gift from your liege.
Nice.
So
Sorry.
about that.
Wait, who's your liege?
Earl Roderick.
Roderick.
Oh,
Whose
okay.
court he was.
Oh, I thought it was Blaine's that was like her liege. So
God.
That would have been
sorry. I
Awkward.
was-
Whoops.
Got your name confused with another knight.
Yeah.
Oh God.
going after Vermal and
Vermal, not Vermal.
typo. All right, so
I
it's
can't read, you
1
see.
Libra.
Oh, yay.
Okay, and then Dave, you got an 11, which is relations.
Oh, chicka what?
Now you are unwed still, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so roll lustful.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I failed my lustful.
Yeah, you
No.
did.
Yeah, I really did.
Wait, you
I
got
did-
this last year, and then Earl Roderick was like, "You can marry a peasant if you want."
And it's gonna be like a running joke.
This
Everyone-
year's like peasant pageant.
Every year, like, Roger just shows up with like a bunch of peasant women in tow. He's like, you can marry this one, you can marry that one.
Straight from
Again,
Sussex.
a
they are.
pageant. A pageant.
Yes.
And
That way it can be entertaining for the other peasants.
Yeah.
luckily, I'm not
Get their little hopes up.
lustful.
All right, so roll fealty, honor, and courtesy.
All right, fealty. I succeed.
Okay.
Honor. I fumble.
Oh wow. Okay.
And courtesy. I fumble. So I'm exiled, right?
You
I go crazy.
have sex with the bees.
I think I go crazy, and my brother takes over.
Okay. So
I think my brother takes over.
No, the dice won't be any nicer to him.
first of all, go ahead and check your fealty.
Oh, it's already checked.
Okay. And secondly, yes, you are. Your lord asks if you wish to marry a commoner.
Does this time he command you to?
No, he does not command you to. All right. Now, for your 2 fumbles, I'll
Yep.
need 2 separate d6 rolls.
Okay. First fumble. 3. Second fumble. 6.
Okay. So the 3 results in a comical failure.
Okay.
What was that on?
On your honor.
On your honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're. Yeah, you made an ass of yourself, basically.
Yeah.
And then the 6 is a roll again. So another d6 roll, please.
Oh, and then I take 2, don't I? 2.
Okay.
Mr. Paint.
Okay. I have no idea what this means, but it says end solo, shame, pious, check. So you get a check to your, or not your, what do they call it now? They call it spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah. So you get a check to your spiritual,
Okay.
and you were shamed. So okay, actually that makes sense. You made a total ass of yourself. As Earl Roderick once again offered a commoner for you to wed. It is a running joke at this point.
Yeah.
And but obviously you fell back on your kind of otherworldliness. No, that's okay. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to rise above it because.
That's right. Everything turns out in the end.
Exactly.
When I'm meant to marry, I'll marry. When I'm meant to have a child, I'll have a child, and then a year later, I'll be dead.
As it was with my father.
And his father.
Man.
Go back, boys.
That's why we have the bee.
How old was I when my father died?
All right.
Okay. So shamed, check in spiritual.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And so speaking of checks, go ahead and roll your checks.
Oh, for fumbling my honor, do I lose a point in it?
No, not in
right.
this case.
All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure, because it's starting to get low.
Yes, this is true.
Vengeful goes up.
And a vengeful one up for me too. Although so does honest.
I don't have any checks marked.
Right. You're
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
Generous does not go up. Selfish does go up.
Ooh, I critted.
Oh wait a minute. That was your winter phase that you did. Okay, wait, yeah, no, that's right. We're good. I just
Oh my
I sort of
God.
combined
No fucking way.
your winter phase rolls from before with you, and you already did your solo, so
Yep.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Cruel.
Excellent.
What the shit?
Spiritual. Oh, spiritual goes up.
I somehow still managed to increase my fealty for Lord Roderick.
Nice.
You like
It's
that
now
guy.
a 19.
Damn!
I know.
Wow. Still rather suspicious of Uther, though.
Yeah. Dick. And my loyalty for pace went up again.
Aww.
Now it's a 13.
Yay! Come on, honor. Honor does not go up.
Oh. We'll be really surprised then.
Wow. 2 fumbles in a row.
Yeah, these are really good Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Yeah.
I should
clearly.
transfer them over, apparently.
Just have like a little ceremony to just.
Awesome.
Yes.
Spirit expertise goes up.
I critted spear expertise and just, so they don't get to go. That's like
Nice.
great.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we won't be critting again.
No.
I'm hoping that's my case. That I won't be critting. Alright, so I need to roll a d6 and get a 6 to increase Rondel past rank of 16, right?
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
So yeah, go ahead and age your characters up a year, and if you have any flunkies or lunkies, age them up a year.
Oh, whoa! John somehow managed to increase his skill.
Excellent. Age your squares a year, etc.
Oh no.
Awesome! First aid goes up to 17.
Wow.
Good job, Rondel. Well, he had that one checked too, but I rolled a 6 on it anyway.
Sweet.
Alright, battle.
So their age goes up, but once again, if it's over
Oh my God,
15
that'll
or
do
16, then you have to roll the d6 to actually increase their skills, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So Podrick is still at 16. John somehow is at a
Sportsmanship doesn't
17.
go up. Other does not go up. But his battle and first aid went up. Yeah, he's a battling fool.
Wow. Yeah. Right. Huh.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to play Rondel if Sir Pace dies. He's going to be quite the tactician.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I think that's
Okay.
all of my checks.
Yeah, that's all of mine as well as all of my aging and stuff.
Nine.
And it's only if you fail for the square, right, that they go up a point? Just like with the rest.
If
or-
they had a check, otherwise
If they had a
you just gotta
check,
roll
okay.
a d6, and if you get a 6, then it's gonna go up.
Oh, right, okay. Aha. Nope, and...
There you go.
Yeah, got one.
Other.
I'm highly skilled in others. sir.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Alright, Vengeful is now 11. Selfish is now 8. Spiritual is now 11. Alright. Spear 16.
Alright.
That's all checks.
Okay, so going to Manor Economics, go ahead and collect your incomes. For Virgil, it's going to be 1 less than normal this year.
Oh, and I need to roll on my sheep herd. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna roll.
You need to roll to see if they built.
Roll your stewardship to see if you built any improvements you're working
Yep.
on.
Nope.
What? What's his skill?
Still buying the cows.
14.
And what'd you roll?
17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, mine made it.
Alright.
At least I didn't fumble.
Although, I don't know for the sheep herd how long it'll take to start accumulating.
Yeah, let me check on that.
For
And then
instance, do
you're
I
gonna
get some this year?
You're going to start building the
I would like
horse
to buy the
paddock.
horse.
Yeah.
The horses, yeah.
Alright.
Oh well.
Sheep herd. Let's see. Income of 5. Okay. Yeah. So it's pretty much immediate.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 9. My cost is 4, so I earn 5.
Alright, so I get 2.
Alright. 88. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spend for my horse herd.
Alright.
And that's how much income? And I think it's glory as well.
Mhm.
Just so I can make that note.
Let me check it right
I guess animals can kind of start breeding right away, can't they?
now. Yes, that does tend to happen. Let's see here.
I think it actually has maintenance as well.
Oh, hey, I have passion. I have 2 passions at 17 now.
Yeah, I'm really irritated that the PDF doesn't auto-calculate.
It was a little
annual.
annoying, but honestly, it's the only thing it doesn't calculate.
Yeah,
so-
but I know from personal experience that's one thing it's easy to lose track of, because you know your passions and traits are always fluctuating, and so you're kind of like, oh shit, when was the last time I tallied up my annual glory for my traits? You know? Let's see here. I think it was under investments.
66.
Okay. Horse herd. Alright, so it's variable every year actually.
Oh, okay.
It's 4d6 income every year.
Okay, 4d6.
Mhm.
Alright, cool. Neat.
Except the maintenance is 2d6 plus 3.
Oh.
So you're going to roll 4d6 for the income and then subtract 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
It's kind of a little algebraic equation there.
Yeah.
4d6, 2d6 plus 3. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah. You do get 2 glory for it though,
Sweet.
every year. And it grants a roll for horsemanship, which means that if you don't already have a check in your horsemanship that winter phase, you can roll.
Okay.
If you make your horsemanship, you get a check in it.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll to succeed it and then roll to fail it.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because there are some things that just give you a check, like straight up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, others are rolls.
Cool.
And any outrageous consumption this year?
I get the Melisarium gives me a check in energetic every year, right?
Yes.
I forgot to roll for that.
Oh, and Renae, you get,
And
like,
I
your
did not
share
succeed.
of the ransom is 30. So you get 30 Libra to your treasury.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you can outrageously consume. You can also, of course, spend your money on investments. You can give it away, which will give you generous and perhaps other checks depending on who you give it to. And then, or you can also ostentatiously display your wealth. Goods are displayed in the hall to show off wealth and power. This grants 1 glory per Libra displayed, up to 100 per year. Open boxes show off coins and jewels. Display cabinets reveal gold and silver dishware. Wearing jewelry in public display. Bales of fine cloth, clothing, furs in the ladies' room, stacked out in the open. Oh, I almost tripped over my treasure chest here.
Nice.
Watch your step as we come through. Yeah. It is convenient, brazen, simple, coarse, and rude, and the way it's usually done. So there you go. All right. All right. Well, everyone, go ahead and roll to see if your lead horse died.
Nope.
Nope, by 1.
You're on fire.
Yeah.
All right. And
Oh, fine.
you're good. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's see. Roll for childbirth here for the one of you who are married.
Alrighty. An 18.
18, and you're at rich levels still.
I am,
correct?
yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so if I rolled an 18, then that's
It'll be a 21. Actually.
21.
Okay, another child.
wow.
A healthy one,
This
no
time.
less.
Yay.
Yeah. And a d6 roll to determine.
And 6.
That'd be another son.
Okay.
Your spare is healthier than your heir.
Hey.
Well, you might become the heir. Can I see Book of Names,
Oh,
please? Oh
Thank you. Okay, well, speaking of heirs, spares becoming heirs and so forth, child survival rolls coming up here. Let's see here. Family survival rolls. Okay.
I think last time you said it was a D20 -3 for a sickly child, so living at a or -1.
-1
for a sickly child, so living richly is +1. So
And it's a
cancels
plus
it.
Yeah,
one,
so it's just a
cancels it
straight
out.
roll.
Yeah.
Straight up, yeah. Go ahead and make a straight D20 roll.
Hold on. Okay. A 7.
Okay, so son number 1 is safe, and a second roll for the newborn.
And so for that I get a +1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 7.
Okay. Excellent.
Also safe.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and just make a roll real quick here. Okay, very good. So, just that would leave kin events for everybody. So D6 rolls all around, please.
A 1.
A 9.
6. Oh.
A 9.
It's a D6 roll, isn't
D6.
Oh,
it?
it's a D6.
You're reading the dice upside down.
A 5.
A 5. All right, so that's kin events for Virgil and Pace. All right, so Renae, go ahead and give me 2 D20 rolls.
Okay. 1 and 6.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think in your little
right
bio
there.
it didn't quite sound
Do you
like
have
you
the
had a
young
sibling.
knights?
Oh yeah, I have 3 young knights. Me. But
But you may not have any siblings.
yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. So we'll just say it's a cousin.
Okay.
Would-be in-law refuses to marry your cousin's daughter after rumors. Another rumors.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, you never did get to the bottom of those rumors, by the way.
I never did.
No. But, you know,
That's
it was the...
It's
It was the thought that
counts.
counted, exactly. So, so select one. You can add 2 Libra to your cousin's daughter's dowry
Okay.
to sweeten the pot a bit.
Right.
You get checks to generous and modest.
Ooh.
Or you can defend her name in a duel and check proud and honor. Or you can find a new match, which gives you checks to energetic and love family. Or find out the truth, reduce your love family by 1, checks to just and honest. Or you can take it to court, pay half a Libra, and check your fealty and courtesy.
I think I've been pretty lucky lately. The ransom and all. So I think I'm going to add a couple of Libra to her.
Throw a little into the
Yeah.
dowry there. All right.
Yeah.
So pay 2 Libra and check
Okay.
your generous and modest.
Duke.
All right, and pace.
2 D20s.
Yes.
7. 7.
Okay, so this will be a sibling of a parent. We'll see if it's an uncle or an aunt. God, it's amazing how often these come up. So your uncle asks you to claim his bastard son as your own.
Okay.
Okay. You and Wolfram are both raising bastards.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, it's better than what's his name is not raising his bastard.
Just sends an opposite squire to you.
Well, Earl Roderick doesn't.
No. Cormac.
Cormac is passed on that?
No, because he has his peasant bastard. That
Oh,
he's
his
just-
peasant bastard. Well, that doesn't count.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like at least somebody is raising their bastards.
You know, this poor kid's getting raised by his mom. Your father's a knight. You're a noble blood. He's like, no, you're not.
They spit on you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so father. All right, so yeah, check your love of family, and you now have a bastard son of your very own.
Awesome.
Aww.
So now I have a bastard son.
Takes a bit of the pressure off.
I have a question.
Yes.
For our children, at what age do they reach when we stop making survival rolls? Or if any?
Basically,
Just since we don't do it for like our lineage or other family.
yeah. Technically you could if you wanted to make a lot of rolls every year. But yeah, technically the base system is age 1 through 7.
Oh, I need the name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you give that back, Jade?
Mm-hmm.
What do I do about there's
Hello, name book.
Kimbrick section there.
Well thumbed
Fall
section.
open to it at this point, yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know.
No,
Mm-mm.
not quite yet.
You went the wrong way. You're getting cold. Oh, I think it almost did. It almost did.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No.
No, it's really not. It doesn't want to.
All right.
It doesn't like me.
Like, I think I knew her.
Jade knows what it is.
She's named enough kids at this point.
I like naming them. There it goes.
And this. All right.
24. Okay. Paydern. Okay.
Oh my god, I named my son Paydern.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's so cute. But I think we have to be friends.
Aww.
Mine's not a bastard though.
Oh.
Damn.
It's okay. He's not my bastard.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, you come off
bros who
looking.
have sons with the same name. Do you think we'd planned that on purpose?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Either that or I'm just so in sync with my my passion of 17. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's right.
What was her Sinrin name his son?
Yeah.
He mentioned while writing that he liked the name Paydern.
You mentioned while writing. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that just leaves training and practice then.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know I should just print it up on laminated cards, but that is D6 plus 1 distributed among traits, skills 15 or under, or raise a trait, skill, passion, or statistic by 1 to a maximum of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're gonna raise Virgil's size again, Renae?
Could I?
If you want to.
That could be one of the things you raised by 1.
Yeah. Well, I did during the
Last
winter
year,
phase.
yeah. Mhm.
But he's a growing boy.
Or you could raise his strength by 1.
Okay.
But you know, I know you're trying to get that size up so you're not getting knocked down all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah. It's kinda lame.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that Virgil's just getting pudgier though.
Prettier
more stout?
and yeah.
Stout. He's
And-
stout.
That's a mix of muscle and fat.
A little stouter, yes, exactly. Yes.
Barrel chested, one might say.
Alright, I'm raising my spear expertise.
Excellent. Alright.
When we start jousting, I'm gonna be vicious with the lance.
When we start jousting, you'll be like 50 years old. Damn it!
No one can ever. Oh, I'm dead.
What's Virgil's strength, just out of curiosity?
10.
10. Okay. Okay. And your size is now?
10.
Okay, so 1 more point in either strength or size, and your damage will go up to 4d6.
Woo!
Good job.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Weightlifting or whatever.
Yeah, start doing some curls.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that just leaves glory then. So Virgil's just going to get his annual glory, and for Kinrain it's 162, and for Pace it is 155 plus annual. Appropriately glorious music.
Yeah.
And remember, if you cross 1,000 points, you get a bonus point.
I'm just now trying to do the annual. I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so that's 3.
So jousting lists don't really exist yet.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're coming soon, right?
Maybe.
They're building it now.
Yeah, exactly. there's like some plywood up, like a vinyl banner, coming soon.
The sport of jousting.
The sport of jousting. All this jousting we keep talking about. Okay, so very good. That is winter phase. And so, the year is now 489. And we fade in at the court of King Uther, being held this year at Cirencester in the Duchy of Clarence. For, as you may recall, from last year, there have been rumors of war of ruin. Duke Bourlois of Cornwall has been not living up to his feudal expectations. And Uther has summoned his vassals to assemble at Cirencester to prepare for war against Cornwall. So,
War. What's it good for?
Absolutely nothing. I was there with you, Pace.
Yeah.
So yes, you are assembled in the Great Hall of Cirencester.
We can all use a little bit more vitamin C in our diet.
Oh yeah. Also, because Renae and I have like our little pots.
Yeah, we
just squirreling them away.
Take one of those piles for myself.
There you go. So yeah, you're assembled in the Great Hall of Cirencester Castle, and Uther is there in full regalia, flanked by Prince Madoc on his left, and Sir Brastius, who I don't think I've shown his. Yeah, that's his coat of arms.
Oh.
That's his coat of face.
Face.
He's Uther's right-hand man, Justicar, marshal, sort of all-around enforcer.
Hand of the king.
Yes, exactly. Very much so.
Sort of an iron hand.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Iron gauntlet.
It's one of those weird little anachronisms that you get, because it's like, but they don't have iron gauntlets yet.
No.
But whatever.
Deal with it.
Not going to think about it too much.
He's the one who pioneered the gauntlet industry.
That's right. Yeah, Brastius just had one fitted for his own hand,
Yeah.
because he likes to punch people with it. So,
This is the best idea ever!
but yeah, no, he. So Uther is, just sort of making his pronouncements. We march on Cornwall with the bulk of our army. Duke Lindsay will return home to harass the Saxons currently raiding in Lincoln and surrounding lands. And so yes, the mood is tense as you prepare to go on the march. We've got battle records here. If you just pass that around.
Oh, battle.
Ooh, another one. You need to get a hole puncher at this rate.
Right?
So I just have those handy. Oh, word also has come through for those of you who were off on the continent last year that Praetor Syagrius was defeated by King Claudius of the Franks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So,
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of left him high to dry.
Yeah, we kind of abandoned him on the beaches of
yeah,
France.
it's actually a good thing Virgil wasn't around last year, because this Roman knight came to court asking for help against the Franks.
Oh.
And so Prince Madoc led an expedition and basically was just like, I'm just here to loot a town and then we're going to go home. And the Praetor was like, fuck you! So it was a bit ugly.
Yeah, that would have been
Think
awkward.
of martyred actions.
Well, I will quote from the Christmas court section of the previous year. King Uther and Prince Madoc toast each other all winter.
Okay.
Everyone is happy, and the king hands out lavish gifts to his family and household.
Does that mean we get more gifts?
No, you're not part of this household.
I've got so much esteem.
And I'm just like, Christmas?
So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. After a short spell in Cirenster, you all mount up and ride south along the decaying Roman road that will take you out towards Exeter and beyond the lands of Duke Cornwall. So it's a good size army, of course. You know, Uther's loyal vassals have turned out, all with half of their knights in tow. So actually, it's kind of appropriate that only half of you guys showed up because the other half are back in Salisbury.
Yeah.
So there you go. And you know, the army is 1,000 strong, counting squires and footmen as well as knights. Although you can all give me intrigue rolls.
Intrigue. Oh,
Nope.
Yes, I succeed
Wow.
with a 1.
Amazing.
Haha.
I rolled it exactly.
So a crit.
Yeah, crit.
Excellent. So go ahead and check your intrigue there. And yeah, basically, you know, just good old campfire scuttlebutt. Turns up that the site of the battle has been chosen, the confrontation has been set, but you know, even the vassals who did show up to fight for the king didn't bring along as many knights as they could have. Yeah, it's kind of an anemic army. In spite of its seemingly impressive size. Could have been much bigger.
Yeah.
But yes, you march through Somerset and into the Morgaine Forest, Jagent, which abuts the marshes of Avalon.
The Morgaine Forest.
The Morgaine Forest, indeed. And it is in amongst these rocky hillocks and heavily forested vales that the two armies assemble. Uther's on one side and Gorlois on the other. I just realized I didn't print them out, I don't think. Let me see here. Let's see what I got. I was forgetting something. At any rate. So the terrain is incredibly rough. This is not ideal terrain for knightly combat. And the Cornishmen are used to fighting in this kind of rough terrain.
Of course.
So there's a lot of muttering going on. You know, sort of along the lines of, oh boy, this is going to be a hard-won victory.
At least we're still using the word victory.
Yep.
Well, you know, you gotta stay positive somehow.
Exactly.
All right. So, so Earl Roderick has been riding in the King's division, and you are with Earl Roderick. So you are reasonably close to the
king.
The king, yeah.
Okay.
And there is there's a little running stream that kind of separates the two armies. Actually, you can all give me awareness rolls.
Make mine.
Oh. Fail.
I'm not very aware. I
Okay.
failed to.
Yeah, so Kinrain, you're kind of noticing like, oh crap, you know, there's like units of archers stationed up amongst the trees. You know, like, I mean, Gorlois has set this battlefield
Stage has been
to
set,
his,
literally.
you know, maximum. Yes, exactly.
Advantage.
Maximum advantage. And he is stationed with his bodyguard on the far side of the stream. His banner fluttering, displaying his coat of arms there. Like so. And
Is that a dragon's head?
those are little lion heads. Actually.
Lion. Okay.
And the man himself, in all his 3'2" glory.
I was like, isn't he the one who's the super hot wife?
Yes.
The like mega hot wife?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's right.
She's like an app of like
30 something.
Yeah, 30 something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be the one. And he's got an app of 8. So
personality counts for a lot.
it sure does. Yeah, no, he's a cagey bastard, and he looks out. He puts Cornwall first, you know. and his people love him for it. But Uther is tired of his shit, basically. And so there's sort of a, fanfare of trumpets, apparently. And, and then just the sort of anxious pause. Sir Mig is again your unit leader.
Sir Mig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, have their battle skills gone up?
Yes, they have actually.
Cool.
Yes. By 1.
So Uther's at 20 and Amiga's at 17?
You got it.
Sweet.
And so Uther flicks the reins of his horse, rides forward. Brastius at his side, another herald bearing a large banner, to his other side, and coming out from the assembled mass of troops on foot, none other than Merlin.
On our side?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Good question, though. I don't blame you for asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important to know where Merlin is at all times.
Oh, God.
It's like I think there was something in the Onion a few years ago that was something like if you've lost track of where Bjork is, you should start worrying. Yeah. So Uther rides out to the banks of the stream and he says, "One land, one king, Cornwall." And Gorlois shouts back, "Justice!" And you see kind of Merlin at Uther's side, and he's sort of nudging him. And so Uther reaches down to a scabbard on the saddle and draws out Excalibur.
Oh.
And in the sort of mid-morning light, it seems to reflect and just light up the entire woods. And now all of you can see clearly these troops, that Kinrain was just kind of discerning amongst the shadowy tree branches.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Told you.
And you see Gorlois like kind of exchange worried looks with his nobles, and they look worried as well. And Merlin steps
Bead
forward.
of sweat triumphantly falls.
Yes, a little sweat drop starts hovering above his head. And Merlin takes a couple steps forward. He says, "Behold the sword of victory, forged when the world was young." And so at that point, the Duke and his men kind of gather in together and start having a little conversation. So then he turns back and he shouts back to Uther, "And if I surrender, what do I get?"
Oh.
And Uther's like, "You get," kind of choking back his bile. But Merlin kind of shoots him a look. And then Uther says, "All the land from here to the sea to hold for the king." And Gorlois says, "I accept."
Oh.
And a big cheer goes up from the armies.
Yeah.
And battle is averted, so you can hand in your battle sheets.
Oh.
Fooled you.
Okay, I wrote on it, so
I didn't
That's
see
fine.
that.
That's fine. They were just cheap copies anyway. Yeah.
Well done.
Well, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the Duke and the King meet in midstream and clasp hands. And,
The music has appropriately changed.
Yeah.
that's eerie. I think Desiree's remotely controlling it from the sick bed.
Oh.
All right, so basically, the two armies sort of merge. One big camp is set up on the would-be battlefield,
Yay.
and there's much drinking and talking long into the night as Uther and Cornwall converse.
Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And so the next morning, Gorlois and his entire army are gone. Slipped away before the dawn.
An entire army snuck away.
We drank a lot.
You did.
Yeah.
You all kind of overslept. Yeah, but Uther's
I drunk
walking.
texted Vivian by writing her a note and.
Oh, no, and sending it off.
Yeah.
No, send it now. Send it now.
Start riding, Squire!
Ride hard. Excellent. Yeah, actually, but we'll just kind of handle the evening's festivities similar to if you failed a feast roll, you can choose to flirt, drink, or intrigue.
Alright. Flirting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are there many people to flirt with at this?
There's like
There's always camp followers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fumble.
Okay, excellent. You get slapped.
That's 3 20s on one die in less than an hour.
Just want to make a note of that.
Just want everyone here to hear
I
that.
make mine.
You're flirting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Going to intrigue.
Excellent.
Yeah. Ooh, I make it.
All right.
By 1.
Very good. Yeah, you just kind of pass the time pleasantly, laughing and joking and so forth. Virgil, you actually get into a conversation with Duke Ulfius of Silchester.
Oh.
Because you're one of those Silchester types, so,
Yep.
we all know how that goes, but anyway.
Anything interesting?
Well,
Juicy
basically, he reveals to you that that the Saxon activity in the north is more than just mere raids, and that there's actually an army that's been pillaging Malahout and had laid siege to Aburicum.
Oh.
Yes, good old Aburicum. You remember it.
So they're organized.
Oh yes, it's a pair of Saxon brothers named Octa and Iosa.
Octa and Yosa.
Mm-hmm. So yes, grim tidings from the north. And indeed, the next morning, with Uther walking around camp looking smug and giving everyone encouraging pats on the back and so forth, he announces that he is determined to lead the army back up north to assist the Duke of Lindsey in threatening the Saxon army, keeping him out of Lobris, basically. Since your time of service is not quite up yet.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And so yes, you head north.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. So as you can see on the map there, basically you're heading north, approximately from around here, all the way back up to Lindsey.
Wow.
And then you're going to be sort of patrolling in the area around Lindsey, out towards Rostock here. And so takes you about 3 weeks just to make that journey. So you're really only going to be out in the field for less than a month, before your 40 days of service are up.
But you can always ask for more.
He could if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So yeah, you establish base camp in Lindsey, and Earl Roderick kind of hands out assignments. He wants you all to basically patrol the road between Lindsey and Conisbro, which is right there. Okay, or Lincoln, I should say, in Conisbro. There's this little trail here.
Okay.
So you're just going to be kind of, making sure it's clear of Saxons, and he says if you feel the need, you can venture off, off the trail to pursue any leads that come along. But otherwise, that's basically what you're up to.
All right.
So, okay. Just pull up the random encounter tables here.
I wonder why we need those.
Yes.
We're gonna find the questing beast this week.
Oh.
I know, right?
Oh no.
Oh
Right.
yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to look Brennan in the eyes when I told him. He's like really into the questing.
He's really into it.
I don't know if you guys know, it's kind of a big deal. Anyone else want water?
Oh sure.
Oh, yes.
Good, thanks.
Thank you.
Let's get into my green here.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty, so let me just roll some dice.
We'll be here.
All right, so you find the terrain north of Lindsay. Of course, you've kind of been this way before, and it's every bit as sort of rough and tumble as you remember. Out here on the edge of civilized Logris.
Indeed.
Excuse me.
Allergies.
Yeah.
Actually, the
Oh.
citrus juice went right up my nose.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
But the local peasantry report that, no signs of Saxons so far. So, yeah, you're otherwise okay.
It seemed steamy, but it could have been lying. I don't know.
Thank
I
you.
know, like, no, over the computer.
Okay. So, arriving at Conisbro, you find it to be a small town, walled with a wooden palisade. Let's see. Ruled by a duke, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Duke of Conisbro.
Okay.
So he welcomes you, of course. Shows you some hospitality. You're free to sleep in his hall as long as you like, etc., etc.
Well, thank you.
Any news of the Saxon army?
The peasants don't seem to have any information. No sightings yet.
Very good. Yes, last I heard they were laying siege to Abericum,
Oh dear.
but I've heard no update since then.
Do you think they'll hold?
I hope so. The Centurion King is a powerful leader. I think he'll be able to inspire his people to hold out.
Oh, good.
But they are on their own, I think, unless perhaps King Lot sends reinforcements from the north. There is a king not too far off in the Pennine Hills, though, if you believe it. Rumor says he's set up a pole in the market square of his city that bears a gold ring of great value, and it's said that he alone is capable of preventing anyone from taking that gold ring, and that he does not need the protection of King Uther or any other king to do so. Yes. King Phalagantus is his name.
King Phalagantus.
It's supposed to be quite a sight.
The king or the ring?
The ring.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a real mess. You should see it. Yes.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah. That's about all that's going on in Conisbro.
Wow.
Not a whole lot.
No, doesn't seem like it. Well, we're patrolling, right? Or are we
Yes.
left to our own devices?
You're more or less left your own. You were given
A rough route.
free reign. Yeah. Whatever you feel is appropriate.
I'm not really that prideful. Should we check out this Phalagantus guy?
It sounds interesting. There's a
does.
king out.
Out in the Pennines.
Yeah.
Is he capable of sending aid?
That's a good question. No one seems to know.
You know, yeah. If you could recruit him to your cause, might be a feather in your cap.
Worth checking out if nothing else.
Yeah, might be worth a try to get some more soldiers on our side against the Saxons.
Or at least have no surprises up north if nothing else.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we?
Yes, indeed.
All right, so the Duke of Konsbro gives you sort of rough directions, you know, takes you out onto the parapet of the palisade wall, pointing west off to these, you know, sort of mist-shrouded hills that are off on the horizon, you know. And he says, yes, just there's a small trail that's used by the itinerant merchants and some farmer folk and shepherds passing between here and the Pennines. So just follow that, and you know, just ask the locals, and they'll direct you further.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. How about intrigue rolls as well?
All right.
There you go.
Oh my god! Oh wait, no.
Oh, I make it.
I thought I did.
Fail my
Off by
entry.
1.
All right. So Virgil, you know something about this King Phalagantus name. Maybe you heard it somewhere. Then you remember. Ah, yes. You heard it in relation to his wife,
Oh.
Queen Elizabeth de Azur.
The Gulazur. Okay.
Yes, Yeux Azur.
Oh, des yeux.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Azur. Yes.
Okay, so she has azure-colored eyes.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
All right.
Je vous en prie.
Oh yes. So yeah,
Wow.
she is.
So she's got an app of.
She's known for her beauty. She's also known reputedly for being a powerful sorceress.
Ooh.
Oh. Huh.
Reputedly.
Okay. And where would I have heard about her? Just around?
Just around.
Okay.
You know, it is
Yeah.
said in the north there's a King Phalagantus with a sorceress for a wife.
Oh,
that sort of
wow.
thing.
Okay. Huh. She may be useful.
True.
Just,
Yes.
you know, bust out some battle
So you
magic
don't
on
trust
the
the sorcerer, but you do trust the sorceress?
It's
One against the other is sort of what I'm thinking.
it's a double standard.
It's a double standard.
Isn't it always?
Kind of in the reverse direction, though. You know, male sorcerers only make on average 68% of what female sorceresses make.
Yeah.
I would believe that.
Well, you know, as long as the female sorceress isn't a witch, they're fine.
That's exactly
If she doesn't self-identify as a witch, then we're all set here.
right.
No qualms at all.
No. All right. So yeah, you head off into the witch-haunted hills.
Okay. That's what they're called, but it's a total misnomer.
Yeah, exactly.
They're actually haunted by ghosts.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so you head up into the hills. So let's see if anything exciting happens to you.
I hear sniffles.
Okay, let's see.
Saxon Raiders.
Bring 'em.
We hate them so much. Or you hate them.
I hate them
And
so
I like
much.
you so much, so.
How many do we have in our retinue? Just squires and us? And
3 of you and 3
Okay.
squires. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
4
fairly-
squires.
4 squires. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John's skill went up surprisingly.
Yes.
John the Bastard.
John the Bastard. Starting to bring out a little of old Roderick's blood there. I'm proud of him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, does she want to go outside?
Yeah, you can just let her.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, cool. So,
Do I need to watch her?
no, she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Around. She'll start barking in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
And spoil everything for everyone.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, everyone can go ahead and make hunting rolls, actually, if you're sort of tracing your way through the hills.
Make it.
Oh gosh, I'm terrible at picking. Yeah, okay.
Success.
Okay, great. So, yeah, you spot some opportunity for some hunting if you want. Let's see. Some spoor.
What type of spore?
Boars, actually.
Boars.
Some boar spore. Yeah. No, actually, some boars are active in these woods.
I
Or
mean,
in these hills, I should
We're
say.
not really trying to
then
eradicate
there
them
hills.
for anyone. And we don't really
well, I was
have-
just gonna say, I don't know if we would be able to eat a whole boar
Yeah,
by
well-
ourselves without wasting it.
much capability to carry it with us either.
Yeah.
But would we care?
Come here, Edie. Yeah, that's a good question.
Hey.
I mean, if Cormac was here, we would already be on the hunt. We wouldn't be arguing about this.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here with a hunt of 12,
Mine's 15.
which I realized I would have critted if I kept that first roll that I didn't intend to use.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if you just want to do a little side diversion and, collect some boar tusks for the fun of it, but,
Not really
I
that.
want to save our
Yeah.
lances for something else.
Yeah,
I vote down too.
cool.
we may need our strength to wrestle this King Phalagantus.
Yeah. I wrestle any knight who comes to my halls.
How else is he planning on
greased
keeping us
up
from
mud
getting the
wrestling.
ring?
Like trying to climb that pole.
Yeah, exactly. Feats of strength. All right, so yeah, you continue on.
Paige, you seem to have an interesting love of wrestling.
No, I really don't like it. You remember the last time I wrestled, I think, specifically.
You just turned into an embarrassing slap fight.
That's right.
There's that body slam, and I slightly wet myself.
Oh!
Oh god, right on the bladder.
Yeah, exactly. Do you mind? All right, so that actually reminds me of when I was in high school, and we used to have these debates about which weapons were better, and so my friend was like, dude, swords beat spears any time, because like if someone comes at me with a spear, I can just chop off the end of the spear and then take them out. And I said, yeah, but spears got reach, and I can, So anyway, what it boiled down to is we ended up in the backyard, and we had some dowels. So he had about a 3-foot dowel that was about the size of a sword, and then I had a thicker dowel that was like a curtain rod that was maybe about 6 feet long. So he's like, all right, come at me, And so I leveled the spear, and I just did this charge like right at him, and he's like, I could just bat it out of the way. So he goes and he hits the tip, but he does like an interior swing. So the dowel actually went like right up his sword and like hit him right on the bladder like with full force. He's like, oh! He's just,
Oh, no!
He's just like doubled up on the ground. I'm like running away.
How old were you?
Oh, I don't know, 17.
Definitely old enough to know better.
Definitely.
Someone calls mom.
Yeah, exactly. I'd not be surprised if he was pissing blood for a couple of days. Because I was going full out.
The spear is better. I'll show you.
Pretty much. I won the argument.
At what cost, David?
At what cost, indeed.
17-year-old boy's dignity.
Anyway, so, just scenes from the life of squires, I'm sure. So,
Spears are better, bro.
yeah, exactly. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, so you all remember, of course, your venture into Malahout, and yeah, and the choice that you got to make in terms of whether you wanted to be sneaky or, kind of right out in the open.
Oh, wait.
I think it might be better to be sneaky this time.
Okay, so whoever wants to be the party leader will get a prudent check and gets to make a hunting roll.
Oh.
I'll go.
All right.
Okay, so prudent check.
Check, yep.
Alright, hunting roll. I made it.
Nice.
Made it. Okay, excellent. What was it, Edie?
Got to raise my hunting at the next opportunity, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of a hunting age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so soft.
Alright. So yeah, you're kind of like, sort of paralleling the trail, but not exactly staying on it, just to make sure that you don't, kind of run afoul of any...
Well, there's Saxons and this Mystery King out here.
Mystery King, exactly. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. I'm going to have to grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
And we're all dead.
He comes back with a battle axe. Sections!
Just a little file. Plague. Plague. Pox upon you.
I'm thinking maybe curtain rod and dowel.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to try this again.
It's been more than 10 years. It's time to retest this theory.
I'm pretty sure I remember having a similar experience, like using like big like dowels like that my grandmother was using for like fence posting, like on their ranch. Like my sister and I were like pretending we were like spearing dinosaurs or something like that, like these giant like mounds of dirt from all the construction, and getting a splinter that lasted for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Man.
Oh yeah,
It was just lodged under.
It was right there under my skin, and it took like 3 years to work itself out.
Oh, wow.
It bled a lot. It was because I like.
Yeah.
Sympathy pains.
Oh yeah, I was like 8 too. Good job, Jade. The monk music is.
It's very relaxing.
I know, it's like we're just having this ride through the woods.
Passing like a priority or
I
something.
think he's printing something.
Oh god, he's printing out more battle sheets.
Yeah.
Who's got the best battle out of all of us?
Mine is 10.
10.
Battle.
Okay. Yeah, I realized I didn't have a crucial paper, and
Looks like a 5.
Oh, oops.
good to go. All right.
It's all in my horsemanship.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Whoops. Okay, I put the wrong thing. Damn it. Right back.
Damn it, David.
Curses.
When I was a kid, I had a bean lodged up my nose for the longest time.
Like, what do you mean the longest time? Like more than a couple of days?
Yeah, like a couple of weeks, I think. It was
my
like
gosh.
really way up there.
Wow.
How old are you?
I was really young, 4 or something like that. Yeah, and it was a just a butter bean. I don't know how I got it up there. Hey, David.
All right.
I did
back.
something similar, except it was a raisin, and since it was dark, my
Oh.
parents couldn't see it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I think mine was
Just in your brain.
yeah, in my brain.
Dave, any interesting things up your nose when you were a kid?
No.
Or splinters or.
I like inverted my tailbone when I was like 10.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, he did it voluntarily. With great willpower and determination.
Well, you see, I had a crush on a chiropractor, see?
Yeah.
No, it happened falling off of like a jungle gym or something, I don't know.
wow.
That's how I fractured my wrist.
Yeah.
Playing Hot Lava Monster, and
Hot
someone
lava.
pushed me off the monkey bars.
Oh, that's not nice.
I know. I only fell like a foot and a half too. I had to break my arm.
Oh, man.
Oh gosh.
No inverted tailbone though.
Yeah.
Somehow I sprained both my wrists within a year of each other, falling, and ever since I've been able to pop it.
Nice.
Good job.
That one's not as loud, but I can do it. Yeah, ever since I sprained it, it's like weird. Anyway, so
Can you do it with your tailbone?
Hold on, I just have to give myself the reach around.
okay, so
Oh, that's right.
things are going on.
Yep.
How about another round of hunting rolls?
Fail.
Make mine.
Failed by 1.
Okay, so you're riding up through these hills, kind of staying off the trail, and you start to get the distinct feeling that you're paralleling the trail. Something else is paralleling you.
Oh.
Like you're being tracked.
Gentlemen, I believe we might be being followed.
Perhaps we should ready our weapons.
That's amazing. How can you tell? My hunting's 2, so I'm just...
Your hunting is 2?
Yeah. I've got to fix
Romans
that.
aren't known for their hunting.
No.
Yeah, no, they're not, I suppose.
They're very urban.
Now, he had a falcon.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Oh.
It's okay, I'm as lost as you are, and I'm, semi-okay at this sort of thing.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Ready, loosen our swords in their scabbards.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Heft my spear a bit.
Mm-hmm. What did you roll in your hunting?
Rolled a 7.
7. Okay. So, you see not too far off the remains of looks like maybe a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Rib cage, a skull. Definitely looks like it was eaten by some kind of predator.
Oh.
Whoa. Maybe we're being hunted by something that's not Saxons.
Perhaps, yes.
Or maybe Saxons just eat deer,
Just like,
tear them apart, and
yeah.
Is it far from where we are?
It's about 20 yards off, deeper into the woods.
Look.
It also might make it harder for us to defend ourselves, though, if we get too
far
clumped
into
the woods.
That's true.
Mm.
You're not in the best horse country for sure.
No.
Should we get on the road for a little while, maybe?
Oh, but I'm kind of curious. We can maybe go and just see what happened to the deer. But maybe... I don't know. Seems kind of stupid to break us apart. But it also seems stupid to have all of us go into the woods deeper.
Yeah.
But if we take a look at the deer, we might be able to see what...
If we stay perfectly still, maybe we hear something like
Maybe
a
they
branch or something.
Visual acuity is based
They'll
on
lose
movement.
us.
Well, it's only 20 yards. That's not that far.
No.
I'll go take a look with one of my squires.
Alright. So you all watch as Kinrain and Podrick, I suppose.
I'm gonna take John with me this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
John's a lucky one. Alright.
He has a higher stat now.
Alright. As you ride forth, it's just in a tiny little clearing. There's a little shaft of sunlight coming down, sort of illuminating it. Eerily quiet.
Hunting roll?
Actually,
Awareness?
give me an awareness roll.
Make it.
Okay. So you enter the clearing. You see, this thing's definitely been pretty well devoured, and not too long ago. The blood is dried, but sort of, congealed. And then suddenly you're locking eyes with something on the far side of the clearing, amongst the bushes. A pair of large feline eyes and a low rumbling growl.
Oh God.
Wow, that's really good.
Thank you. And this massive lion
What?
comes charging out of the bushes.
Do we hear this?
You hear it and you see it. So I'll need a valorous roll at a -5 for Kinrae.
Oh God.
Wow.
Can I impassion that?
Absolutely.
I will impassion that with my honor.
Okay.
Which I make?
Okay, check your honor.
Okay, so now I get to roll with a plus.
Plus
5.
5 net,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh man. 20.
Wow. And so you critted your valorous.
I did.
basically. Okay, great. So
I'm
check your valorous, absolutely.
Nice.
I didn't shit myself.
Not at all. In fact, you're like, come on, you bastard.
I was about to ask, do I have enough room to charge back?
Absolutely, yeah. I'll say
Okay.
that since you critted it, your reaction is pretty much instantaneous.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, this is this is what you might call an Arthurian lion. They're much larger than natural lions.
Of course they are.
Yeah, size 40.
Oh,
So
Holy moly. Wow.
that's bigger than the giant.
It's bigger than my horse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than a destrier. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so we'll do one round, and then you guys can make your valorous rolls.
Okay.
The good news is your valorous rolls will only be at a -2 since there's 2 of you. It dilutes the fear factor. If you will.
joy.
All right, so yeah, this lion's coming roaring out.
Okay. So I'm gonna charge him with my spear.
Mm-hmm.
And I still get my impassioned bonus.
No, you'd have
No.
to do a second passion to impassion your spear.
I'm like, what? What am I passionate with?
You've got a new
Make a
son.
pretty impressive thing to present, you know,
To the Earl.
to the Earl, or even
think
to
so.
Uther.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't roll fealty, but I'm gonna do, well, not homage, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do fealty, because
fealty,
that will be,
yeah.
like, impossible to.
All right.
And I make it.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right.
One away from critting, that's a bummer.
Wow, too bad. Okay, so check that and give yourself a +10 to your spear.
Okay.
Now, before you roll, it has 2 claw attacks. So,
course it does.
Of course it does. So you can split your skill if you want to defend against both, or you can put it all against one attack. Up to you. And just hope that it misses on the second one.
Oh man. Like, if I split it, I might not get anything. But if it misses, then that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
If only I knew the stats for an Arthurian lion.
Well, it's a size 40, which, you know, contributes to its damage bonus.
Yes, it
Very much
does.
so, yes.
So
It's going to have a healthy damage. I mean, that's something you can rely on.
yeah.
I guess I'm probably gonna split it then,
Okay.
because I think it would be unwise to.
Safer. Yeah.
Safer.
Just 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Attack number 1. And attack number 2.
And so wait, I'm adding
So you're adding 10 to the skill, and then you're dividing it in half. So what's your current spear?
17.
So 27. It'll split into 13 and 14.
Okay. Alright, I made 1,
Okay.
and I made the other.
And what were the 2 rolls?
4 and 6. Oh, well, plus.
No
No.
plus.
Oh, no pluses. Okay.
All right. So 4 and 6. All right. So for the let's see here. 4 and 6. All right. So for the first attack, I actually also rolled a 4.
Oh.
So basically, yeah, you just
Well,
you
Buff it.
You kind of it's a wash. Basically, the lion is leaps up and its claws just latch onto your shield. Basically, its second attack is going to be its rear claws raking at you. I got a 15, and that
Of
was
course.
a hit. So roll its damage here.
At least you get your shield bonus.
You do get your shield bonus. Oops, that just mixed all together. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. That was a 1. Okay, so all right. 6. All right, 19 damage. You've got 10 armor, or is it 11 armor?
Mine is. It just says
Someone
10.
had 11.
It's 10 armor
Yeah,
plus shield.
plus shield
Yeah.
is 6. So you're going to take 3 points of a wound,
Okay.
and then your size is
14.
14. So go ahead and make a horsemanship roll as well.
I make it.
Okay, so you stay mounted. Okay, so I'll need valorous rolls from you guys.
All right.
At a -2.
Don't fail me.
Oh, I almost fumbled.
Oh my god.
It was on 20 for a second. Oh, so I succeeded.
Okay, good. And Virgil?
I failed by 1.
Okay, that's fine. So you hesitate. You know, you can just keep making it. If you fumble, you run away.
Oh my god. It
Oh
could
my
just
God.
fit Virgil in its whole mouth.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame me for hesitating. So yeah, as long as you're just failing, that's just a round of hesitation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, but yeah, pace. You can charge in now.
Yeah.
Okay, so with my spear?
Yeah, so at this point the lion can direct its attacks at 2 separate opponents. So it's going to do that. So you don't have to split your skill this round if you don't want to.
Alright, Impassion, Loyalty, Sinray.
Go for it.
Fail.
Aww.
Ooh. Ouch.
But I love you, man.
I know, and I have such a good skill at this, but fucking...
You just suck.
The
The passions are just not your...
No, they're really not.
No.
Well... Anyone else need more water?
No thanks. I'm good. I'm not good, but...
But pace, come on, man.
I know.
I guess it's a really big fucking lion. A weenie shriveling lion.
Eventually I'll learn exactly what happens when I fail a... So, I fail my roll, does it go down automatically?
I think it does.
Okay.
I was trying to remember if that's on a fumble or just a regular fail, so let me look that up real quick. I know you take a -5 to your skill.
Just a 5?
Just a 5.
I thought it was -10.
Are you really gonna try and make this harder for yourself?
Hey, I'm trying to, play to the rules here.
No, totally.
Oh.
It does go down by a point, yeah. And you are disheartened, which is a -5.
Aww.
It's when you're melancholic that you take the -10, which is afterwards.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So I'll be melancholic for 17 months. Or is it weeks?
Weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be melancholic for 17 weeks.
I'll just be like brooding around your castle thinking of me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless you voluntarily reduce the passion a further point, in which case you can snap out of it, or one of your companions can try to snap you out of it.
I can just hug it out, man.
Basically.
Hug it out.
but then he's going to try to beat your ass for doing
I'm
that.
going to try to murder you and feel worse about it.
Get over me! And then, Kinrain falls down and hits his head on a rock, and it's all sad.
No.
Anyway. Suddenly gets all Degrassi on our asses.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, so you're at a -5 to your skill. Kinrain, you're back up to your full skill. So here we go.
I got an 18.
An 18?
19.
19. All right.
I failed.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you beat the lion's 16. So go ahead and do your regular damage there.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's not my. That was my horse's damage.
Yeah. And then pace.
Mm-hmm. 17.
17, thank you. 20 points.
So my armor takes off 10 of that.
Yes.
All right. So I'm currently
10 point.
Oh, pace. I'll protect you, little buddy.
20 points. That's not an auto knockdown.
Good.
But all my skills are -5.
Yes.
I crit my horsemanship.
Hey, sweet! Check your horsemanship.
And unexpected bonus.
Yeah, right. That happens.
Huzzah.
And Jade, you said you did 17?
17.
Okay. Excellent. So new round. So Virgil, go ahead and do another Valor's roll.
Oh yes, I just did, and I made it.
Excellent.
When my size increases, does that mean my hit points increase, or they stay the same?
Hit points are strength plus con, I believe, or is
Size
it
plus
size
con.
plus con? So yeah, your hit points would have gone up by 1.
Oh, okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Just change that now.
That's important.
That is important. I made
Yeah.
that win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and charge in there on your horse.
Okay.
Make your lance
Where's
roll.
my... Oh, we're using lances.
Or sword if you prefer.
Oh, make it.
Okay. Excellent. Even better. All right. So what'd you roll?
8.
Okay. So the lion is engaged with pace and Kinrain, so it's an unopposed attack.
Oh, neat.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Horse damage, I should say.
Alrighty. Ooh.
66.
Yes, please. I'm all about rolling all of the dice.
Yeah.
At once.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. It's so satisfying.
it is.
Ooh. I see big numbers.
No ways.
22,
Hey.
24, 26.
All right. Nice hit.
Way to charge.
Yeah.
You didn't even break your lance. All right. 26. Check its major wound on that one. Yeah, that's a major wound.
Nice.
Yay.
Really need surgery.
I will check its surgery needed box. And so basically, when anything takes a major wound, you have to roll against its current hit points on a d20 to see if it remains conscious. Its current hit points are. I made it. So, but
Hit points are more than 20.
yes, but you did drive your lance, like right down under its mane, into its meaty shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah. So it roars with displeasure. And so Kinrain and Pace.
Alright. If I tried to roll a passion, would that also be at -5?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. I'm gonna check that.
I figure I might as well try until I get one right.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Pace.
Or just keep stacking up the failures.
Or just keep doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. That could work as well. Okay.
Do I use one of these?
I got an 11.
I'm writing down what I roll here to see. I mean, I've gone through 7 rolls now without rolling a 20. So, I mean, it's not like the dice are completely out to get me.
Okay, -5. -5 modifier on all further rolls made during the situation that brought on his state.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, so just lancing it then.
Nah, yeah. Wise choice.
I'm pretty sure the last battle you tried to impassion after.
Success.
Mm-hmm. Success, and what'd you roll?
A 9.
A 9, and you got an 11. So you both hit, actually.
Cool.
Oh.
And it's just my damage, right?
Take that, lion.
18.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Hey, a hit's a hit.
12 on 5d6.
I only got 18.
That's
And
just
I also have 5d6.
you roll that and like fucking.
You roll that on
machine.
3d6.
And yeah, that's just like that's where you forfeit the fight. Lion, here you go.
I believe in you, Pace. Oh. I'm impassioned right now by my loyalty to you,
Put your head in his mouth. All right.
It's a shame you even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can get this.
Okay, so another round. Virgil, go ahead and make an unopposed attack.
Oh, great.
And this can be with your spear or your sword, your choice.
Okay. Let's see. I'll pull out my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This time. Oh, I make it.
Excellent. Roll your damage.
Okay. Horse damage?
Regular.
Regular. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've forgotten where that is.
That's at the top, and you are right there.
Oh, right. Yeah, thanks. All right.
Come on. Roll it. There we go.
10.
All right. 10. Excellent. Yeah. So you land a blow on its back, and its hide is so thick you don't actually even cut through
Wow.
the hide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bruise it a little.
Just,
Just bruise,
yeah.
Oh,
I know
God.
it.
Bruise,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, guys.
Success with a 6.
With a 6.
A
Okay.
4.
A 4. Okay. So I actually rolled a 6 as well for pace. So it's a
clash.
It's a clash of weapons and claws.
Ooh.
With the lion, I got a 9.
Damn.
So here we go. Hoo-yo.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Okay, well, it's even damage, which means it's going to go against your horse,
Oh, no.
Oh.
and that's 32.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yeah, damn.
think he has 5 points of armor, so that would be 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's his size?
His size is 34.
Okay, so it doesn't knock him down. But yeah, the lion just rakes his flanks. He screams in pain.
Can I like impassion for love for my horse?
Love of horse.
Love Ian.
Aww. No, but you can be super pissed off and hope you roll a crit. Alright, so new round. Go ahead, Virgil.
Yay, I make it.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, back to Lance this time.
Oh, it's going to be the same damage either way, so.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's only if
Yeah.
you're charging you get the points.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, then I'll just stick with the sword since I have a better chance of. Yeah.
Roll that 3d6 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled already.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's all good.
9.
9. All right.
Did
Again.
I get through the high?
Again, you're just
No.
bruising him. You're just whacking him on the back. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, Pendragon your pace.
Fail.
Okay.
16.
That beats my 11. The good news for pace is I was 1 away from a critical.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
18. 24?
24. Hey. Pretty good.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. No, you got him good. Let's see for pace here. Okay, it's odd damage, so it's going to go to pace. 23 points.
Okay, 23, so 13.
Yes.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I fall off my
God.
horse. And take
No.
another 6.
Another d6. 3 points.
All right. Okay.
Alrighty.
First aid roll from your squire?
My squire has to make a valorous roll.
I think you would, yeah. All right. So, new round. The lion is going to go for Pace's throat with its bite attack. So that's going to give Virgil and Kinrain both an unopposed attack.
Okay.
So,
Roll that now?
roll that now. If you can bring the lion down, it won't even get a chance to rip
I got a
Pace's
10.
throat out. Okay, that's a success.
Oh, I fail.
All right.
This was valorous, right?
No,
this is
an attack.
Once you roll valorous, you make it for the whole.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
it's a regular attack. But you rolled a 17.
Yep.
So that would be a
A
I
miss.
still love fail.
miss anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Kinrain, it's all on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 17.
All right. So the lion darts towards Pace's head.
Unprotected neck.
Basically,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Just gonna rip it off, and you just kind of lash out, and
Are you even gonna just dive at it?
basically, and you kind of catch it up under the skull, and it just, its trajectory changes, and it just hits the ground, like actually shakes the ground. It's so heavy, and just slides to a still stop. But it's still like,
Yeah.
sort of breathing. It's
More stabbing.
all right, so you can move in and stab it off. And that's
Okay,
fine.
okay,
So
I'm
no
like-
need- no need to roll. Yeah, but you,
Oh my
that was
god.
close. It was 1 point above unconscious there before. you
Okay,
did
now
it,
can
so.
John do first aid for my horse?
That's a good question.
I think that's
why don't you go
not-
ahead and roll for your squire's first aid anyway?
Not unheard of. Use my
No,
squire.
I don't think it is, but I'll just see with it.
He succeeds on his first aid.
Okay.
I'll have both my squires do first aid on my horse if necessary.
Let's see.
Oh wait, there's
Ignore
first
my
aid rules.
wounds.
Yeah, immediate medical assistance to wounds. It doesn't specify.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Can I have
that's
both of
on
my
second.
squires?
You can only first aid a wound once.
Okay.
So, but if one fails, you can have the other one.
Okay.
All right, so Rondell succeeds on all 3 of his first aids for all 3 of my wounds.
Excellent. So D3, first wound is healed of 2,
Okay.
the second 3, and the fourth, what the 3, sir. The third is 3.
Okay. So.
And my squire succeeded. They did not crit.
Did not crit. Okay, so a mere 1 point. They're so deep. They're such deep slashes that,
punch
there's
him.
really not a whole lot you can do.
Okay.
Just put a poultice on them, basically.
I'm returned to consciousness.
Very good.
Thank goodness.
You have some lion spittle on your face, sir.
Peace.
You're now conscious and melancholy.
Oh.
I'm sure I'm like catatonic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright, well, I'm immediately gonna have my squire strip my horse of all his everything but his lead, so he's not burdened.
Okay. Yeah. Very much so.
I love my horse.
That's a good horse.
His name is Ian. I love him.
I love him so.
I named my horse just like I named my sons.
Oh dear. Alright, so Pace is melancholy, Ian is severely wounded, and you're somewhere up in the Pennine Mountains.
Can we cut off some part of the
I was gonna
line?
say, like, I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
demand some trophy from this.
Yeah.
Carve it up, however you want.
Maybe the paws? Claws? Something? I don't
Some
Yeah,
teeth.
you can
Honestly,
take-
I think the whole mane.
You can have this tooth.
know. Yeah.
No, sir, we need that to staunch the blood flow.
Oh.
I mean, could I have my squires roll for like a stewardship to skin it and?
Stewardship or hunting.
Okay. Or I could do hunting.
Yeah,
I suppose.
absolutely. Yeah.
Which I succeed.
Okay, so yeah, you sort of direct the skinning of the lion.
Great.
So we
Can I
take
send my
that, take
squire
its
into-
claws, take its. Oh, we can all share.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. We'll be sharing.
Okay. so
Some
I'm just
teeth
putting
and
that.
claws for each of us.
Yeah. Maybe that'll turn
And who
you on.
knows? Perhaps if
Stare horrified at the claws.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep
so,
getting bigger in my own mind.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Pace is just kind of sitting on the blood-soaked ground, not really doing anything. He's not moving.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Pace. Are you alright? My friend.
Okay, so you're gonna lash out at Kinrain.
Oh god.
Oh.
You're gonna lash out, and ironically, you will be inspired for this. So you get a +10 rather than a -5 to your weapon skill.
Good job.
Do I still have my lance? I'm pretty sure I lost my lance.
Yeah, no, you draw steel for this one.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my.
So +10 to
Uh-huh.
my sword skill.
Yes.
Oh good, I don't crit.
Okay, good. So Kinrain, go ahead and make a sword roll to oppose, or a weapon roll of your choice.
Okay. I failed by 1.
Okay. So go ahead and do some damage.
Well, would I still have my spear though?
Yeah.
Oh well, then never mind. I crit.
You would have been using. You crit.
I do.
Oh, okay. So do double damage to Pace.
Oh God.
No, actually, hold on.
this way.
You can do full damage, which I'm sure you do.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's.
You can withhold the force of your blow, which basically
Yeah.
is going to do normal damage, but it's not going to be applied to his hit points. It's just going to be applied for purposes of knockdown.
Yeah. Okay. 23.
All right. Size of.
14.
So go ahead and make a dex roll.
I fail.
Okay. So yeah, basically you've got your spear, and he's like, "Ugh," and he's like lunging up at you. You just kind of like get him with the blunt end of it, just right in the face.
And
Knock
he's
him
out.
back.
Let's put him on his horse.
I'm gonna disarm him
Yeah.
No, actually, so basically,
and have his squires.
he rages out for 1d6 rounds, and I rolled a 1.
Mm.
You caught a lucky break. And so.
Because I didn't roll it.
Yeah, exactly. and then it says, after 1d6 rounds, the rage subsides and the knight becomes aware of whatever he has done. But then you're still melancholy. So.
Oh God.
Interesting. Wait a minute, let me see here. Okay, so Kinrain, you can attempt to snap him out of it since you've knocked him down.
Okay.
Basically, he has to roll his loyalty, Kinrain, and you can roll an opposed passion or trait, whatever you want that you feel might penetrate his melancholy feelings. So, could be appealing to Earl Roderick, with a roll against that, or it could be, whatever.
Oh man.
your own loyalty to him.
I know.
Yeah.
Like that one's not
So
as
I'm
high
rolling
as
loyalty
fealty to my
I fail.
Oh.
Good. That's what you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all you have to do is make this roll that you're making.
I will definitely make fealty. Makes more sense.
Roll loyalty to Pace.
Okay.
Sorry, Pace.
That's alright.
I make it!
Yeah.
Haha! With an 11 out of 13.
Whoa. All right, go ahead and check it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you.
You dick.
Yeah, basically. Kinraid knocks you down with the butt end of his spear, and it's just like, come on, and you kind of like, the fog lifts, and you see who it is, and realize that you just lashed out at him.
And so now I do something because I have this realization, right?
You're, well, let's see here. If the healer wins, then the condition is ended, and the victim snaps out of it.
Oh, okay.
So you're good enough. Yeah.
That line must have really gotten to you, old friend.
Oh gods, what have I done?
Pace is mentally unstable.
Jesus. Oh well, in the heat of battle, all is forgiven.
This is true.
But no running off in the woods this time.
Your squires keep a good eye on you.
Yeah, I can't drink my own peanut. Another year this decade.
I just can't. I can't do it.
Well, stay hydrated, my friend.
Once per 10 years is enough.
All right. So with that, you're back on the road, and I'll just need one more hunting roll from Kinraid to be sneaky.
I fail it.
Okay. So very shortly after you get back on, you start.
It was a
heading
loud
back out.
battle.
Yeah, basically, 4 knights are coming down the trail.
Mm-hmm.
They're bearing same coat of arms, which is a green field with a gold ring on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ah.
Hail!
Mm.
Play it cool.
Yes, exactly. We totally meant to be here.
What art thou doing in this neck of the woods?
So yes, they say, in the name of King Faligantus de la Fontaine, surrender your weapons.
Okay.
No?
Oh, just say on behalf of King Uther and Earl Roderick, we come in peace and friendship.
Very good. The king demands that any knights who enter his kingdom must come unarmed.
Okay.
It's safer that way.
It is. Yeah.
For me.
Exactly. So
So yeah, there's like a pile of weaponry next to Sir Pace's horse the second he comes out with that. Just
Flame.
pull out the dagger.
Mm-hmm. Kink. All right. So yes, you are escorted 2 knights ahead of you, 2 knights behind, through along a sort of winding trail, and into a sort of a bowl-shaped valley.
Mm-hmm.
You see several small villages with fields around them, kind of, here and there amongst the woods. It's otherwise very thickly wooded. And as the sun disappears behind the hilltops and the valley is cast into shadow, you are escorted through the sort of main road, across a river, and towards a fairly sturdy-looking Mott and Bailey castle.
Mm-hmm.
Sturdy, so not too impressive.
Not too impressive, but not funky either.
Okay.
Just kind of well built. Looks like it could withstand a siege pretty well. But you actually go right past it, and as the first stars appear in the night sky overhead, you enter an unwalled town not too far past the castle, and there you see in the sort of market square a 20-foot high wooden pole, atop which is sitting a lovely golden circlet, like kind of almost like a
diadem.
diadem.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Quite a different golden ring.
Yes, not a finger ring.
Okay.
But it from where you can see down at the base of the pole, I mean, it looks like it's worth a fair amount of Libra. It would be a nice prize for anyone who took it.
Yeah.
So from a stone hall on the far side of the square, a man emerges with a small escort, and he says, "Welcome, travelers, to Marché au Flanc des Collines. I am King Phalagantus, and feel free to count yourselves as guests in my hall for as long as you wish."
Yeah. Again, on behalf of the Earl and King Uther, we thank you for your hospitality, sire.
So, some squires emerge and
Please tend to my horse.
yes, the king actually notes your horse's wound. He says, "Oh, your horse is firstly, that is the largest horse I've ever seen.
Thank you, sire.
And secondly, that is quite a serious wound. I'll have my finest stable masters tend to it."
I would be most grateful.
And so then he kind of turns back, and from the shadowed interior of the hall emerges a lady. Her hair is sort of flaxen blonde, and she has these striking kind of ice blue eyes. And he says, "May I present my wife, Queen Elizabeth?" She nods to all of you. Kind of fixes all of you with a piercing gaze. and then he says, "We were just about to lay out the evening's feast, and I would be most delighted if you joined us."
It would be our honor.
We appreciate it.
All right, so feast time. 3 rounds. All right, so I'll just need everyone to make app rolls, please.
Make it.
Yes, make it.
Oh.
No, I made it. Thank you, book.
All right, so everyone gets to draw a card. First round.
Pick one from the middle. Okay.
Is it another time flies?
No, surprisingly not. No, I wouldn't be surprised if it were.
Oh.
Okay. So, what did Pace get?
Down in 1. Nearby Knight challenges you to down your drink quicker than he downs his. Choose Modest Proud. Gonna choose Proud.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I succeed.
Excellent. Check your proud.
Cool. Then roll opposed indulgent. My indulgent is 10.
Oh, okay.
I succeed at my indulgent.
And what did you roll?
A 9.
I got a 1. So you beat him.
Okay. Success, 10 glory, and status boost.
Nice. So yeah, as you're all being seated, there's the 4 knights who escorted you, and then a couple other knights who are obviously kind of more like sort of vassal knight level. And one of them identifies himself as the Baron de Cercle Or. And he says, "Oh, you Southern Knights, I've heard you're all a bit soft, a bit weak. Let's see how you do with our local ale." Ha! Skull, and then and you down it as well, and put your tankard down first. And
Go Pace!
There's an appreciative round of applause.
I lost a lot of blood.
I'd like to lie down.
That took care of about a quarter of it.
Exactly.
2 more, please.
2 more. See how you do with our blood ale.
Oh, do I
Alright,
check
so-
my indulgent?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So, what did Virgil get?
I think I may increase in size again. More food!
Excellent. So yes, some fine roasted meat is brought out, and Virgil, you're sort of like, I possess a warrior's hunger, and so they bring out. All right, and Kimmy?
I rolled Chatterbox. You find yourself caught in conversation with a lady who talks incessantly.
Nice.
Roll courtesy,
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
which I fail.
Mm.
So I make a poor excuse and leave, forgiving or status loss.
Okay, so you can make a forgiving roll.
Okay. Where's my forgiving?
It's under energetic.
Oh, there it is. Ooh. I make it!
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, so, very good. So, thank you. Yeah, you make a
Mine
poor
is just
excuse.
choose temperate or indulgent.
Oh, so you
so-
roll your temperate or indulgent.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll your indulgence since you want to be indulgent.
Since you're trying to gain weight.
Right.
So
Right,
roll
hold
your
up.
indulgent, which is
It's
opposite
right there.
temperate. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, I fail it badly.
Okay,
So,
so you just don't get a check in it, basically.
Okay.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach.
yeah.
You eat one whole turkey leg and just.
And I was
You're
like,
done.
"Oh, I
God.
couldn't eat this whole turkey. What was I thinking?
Yeah. So basically, your forgiving is manifested in the fact that King Phalagantus is sort of has noted that you all brought an uncured lion skin with you.
I was actually gonna say, could I make a composed roll?
Exactly.
To tell the tale and maybe
So-
present the king with
Oh,
some
neat.
of its claws.
Certainly. So yeah, he says it seems you knights have encountered some adventure on your way to our small kingdom. Does anyone care to share the tale?
I do.
Ooh.
You're like, shut up, lady. I gotta talk to the king.
Please. Make it.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
13.
So that's
Nice.
gonna give you a +5 to your orate.
Okay. Make it.
Excellent. So you tell a nice little tale there. Recount, probably edit out the part where your companion tried to kill you. And
Yeah.
and meanwhile, everyone make app rolls as well for round 2.
I succeed.
Yay, so do I.
Succeed.
Nice. So 3 cards again.
I think I figured out how to game this system with my curse with Pendragon.
Yeah.
I only play during feasts.
Oh no.
Yes.
Because apparently in battle I'm just shit.
And then you just leave the room.
Yeah.
Otherwise, okay, cool.
I'll just take 10 for everything, right?
Take 10. All right. So what did Kinrain pull?
Our passing lady flirts with you. I have to roll flirting.
Nice.
Which I fail,
Okay.
but I don't fumble, so it doesn't really say anything in that accord.
Yeah, you're just still too busy talking with the king, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Earl Roderick, he's just the greatest.
How big did you say the lion was?
Size 40. I mean, can you see the skin?
Wonder what the weight on the size 40 is.
Considering it's bigger than my destrier.
Not by a lot. My destrier is a size
Lady
34,
sits alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus, size 40 is 1,700 pounds.
How much
All right.
is 34 then?
Holy. Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
34 is 994 pounds.
Giant horse.
Yeah.
All right, so lady sits alone.
Yes, so I notice a lady sitting alone. I can approach her, avoiding the usual app versus app roll this round.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. 10
so-
glory for doing so.
Great. All right, so it is actually none other than the queen herself. She is.
Oh.
She's. She's up at the high table, but no one's really conversing with her. So,
Oh, okay.
You sense an opportunity,
Yeah.
if you wish.
Okay, I'll approach her.
Okay. So she, gives you a regal nod and says, "That was quite the tale that your companion wove."
All true.
I have no doubt of that. What do you make of our land?
Wow, enchanting. It's, and I'm probably sort of pulled in by her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm trying to look away from her.
Yeah.
Since I suspect
Yeah,
that
it's
she
pretty
is sort of a.
Yeah. You know her reputation, so.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she says, "You're not the first. Many knights have come here to see the circle of gold and have pledged to remain to defend it.
Ah.
Those knights who bear the symbol of the circle of gold on their shields are those who have sworn fealty to the order of the golden circle.
It has quite a pull.
It does indeed.
Chatting up a
Yeah,
lady.
the queen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So have you seen Saxons on your borders?
Our lands are untroubled by Saxons, Picts, or foreign knights.
Why is that? Since they seem to roam around this area in great numbers.
I feel that those who seek the protection of more powerful lords invite those sorts of troubles upon themselves. We prefer to remain independent and prove that we do not need to ally ourselves, and that indeed Britain needs no high king.
So getting an alliance is going to be tough.
Well, I have some literature here. Does Britain need a high king? It's like colored pencil drawing.
Hey, I don't really care. So.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. You're like, I'm not gonna sign up for these guys.
I'm like, I can appreciate modesty.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what else to say.
If you have no further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right, what did Pace get?
Fun and games. Traditional game,
fun.
apple bobbing, maple dancing is taking place in which you can join. Play versus 1d6 plus 6 other knights and ladies. I rolled 7.
Nice.
Opposed decks. I'm guessing opposed decks for everyone because you score 5 glory for every success.
Lovely.
So I succeeded 4 times.
Okay. Let me just roll. What did you say? 7? 7
yeah,
people?
against 7 other people.
All right. Let me just roll 7 dexterity scores here. Let's see here. Yeah. So there's some apple bobbing going on.
Yeah.
Never would have taken Pace as an apple bobber.
I'm really just trying to drown myself.
Aww.
I just keep coming up with
I
an
thought he
apple.
wasn't melancholic anymore.
Well, there's melancholic and then there's melancholic.
I'm not taking a -5 penalty, but I still feel shame. I still feel that loss of 20% of my chance to succeed in loyalties and Renae.
Yeah, that was pretty. Well, I still love you. That makes it worse, doesn't it?
Just this year.
Just this year. Just for the next 17 weeks.
Yeah, just until the winter phase when I can get it back up to how to the score it should be.
All right, and what were your opposed rolls that you made?
Okay, so 4
Yeah.
was the first one, 8 was the second,
Yeah.
9 was the third, and
Okay.
3 was the fourth.
Here's the fourth. Okay, you succeeded on. You beat 3 out of 4. So that's 15 glory.
Ooh.
That there. All right. So yes, you're trying to drown yourself, and you just keep coming up with apples.
Yeah.
As he opens his mouth wide to suck in the water.
Yep.
Yeah. See, the trick to winning that is you have to try and drown yourself.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Try to get as much as possible into those lungs, and you'll eventually get an apple.
All right. Very good.
There's a little bit of coughing and sputtering as I come back up. But
Yes.
I always go back in for another apple.
Oh my god, they used Pace the manic depressive knight.
Oh, it's true.
It's, better than Sir Blaine, who couldn't swim, he bounced off the water.
That's right. Yeah. I'm using house rules for swimming, by the way. So, yeah, because the swimming skills as it stands is pretty ridiculous. Anyway, if that ever comes up, but I think it's just that you brought over the Call of Cthulhu influence.
Yeah.
Playing
I was
the
gonna
same
say, I would have
way.
expected
Exactly.
this in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Well, they were both BRP at one point.
True. All right, so very good. Another round then. App rolls from everyone.
My gosh.
Fail.
I crit.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
So, for those of you who failed,
more
you
food.
can you can intrigue, you can drink, or you can flirt.
Flirting.
Yeah. What did I fail? Oh no, I make.
I succeed in my flirting.
Oh, okay, just regular successes. So, so yeah, at this point, you know, the ale has been flowing for a while. You're kind of feeling it, so you're just kind of laughing and joking with the local ladies. And for the crit, okay. So the crit, Renae is going to give you a +5 if there's any rolls involved with the card that you draw.
Okay. Neat.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Let's see what Virgil's at.
Social
Faux
faux pas.
Lovely.
Notice a D6. One to
Roll
night
D6.
or okay. I see a lady is about to take the wrong place at the table, a place where another knight or lady is sitting. Choose merciful or cruel. If I'm merciful, I point out her error and earn 10 glory and status boost. If I'm cruel, I revel in her misfortune.
Oh God.
I'd love to play a cruel knight one day.
Yeah.
Just to be a bastard.
Just a total dick.
Total dick. Alright, so whichever one you choose, you're going to roll against. You're going to get a +5 to that trait.
Okay.
And then if you make it, you get a check.
What's your merciful
Merciful is 14, so okay.
19 or
Roll
less.
against 19.
I got 13.
Cool. So check your merciful.
Okay.
And what was that, 10 glory?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good job, Virgil.
And status
Yay.
boost.
That's very Roman of you, actually.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait. Checking the name cards.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
not
ma'am.
lady.
I believe you're at this table.
Exactly. Just follow me, please.
Yeah. Take her elbow and
Yeah.
No.
she may be a little tipsy. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a little late in the feast.
Yeah.
Getting on towards midnight.
Third round, you know.
Okay, so so the feast does wind down in due course, and you guys roll out your bedrolls in the hall near the fading embers of the hearth, and bed down for the night. So I'm sure as you're all falling asleep in the darkened hall, you can discuss your plans, where to now, what to do.
Well, that seems like they're not interested in.
No, they're not. Not
But
at
I feel
all.
like I can't leave Ian. So
Yeah, we should
Injured.
probably
Hang out for a little while.
spend some time here. Let Ian heal.
Oh, Ian.
Never had
And
to check
maybe
a
try
horse's
to figure
feelings
out how
before.
or why Saxons aren't entering
Strength
this
plus
area.
con divided by 10.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I
well.
should have it here actually. Let's see, Destrier. Okay, strength is 38, con is 10, so that's 48, so it's going to heal 5 hit points per week.
Okay.
Now I'll say with with the stable master attending,
It's like getting chirurgery.
it's like getting chirurgery. So let's say 10 a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is 26 right now.
Okay, so just whenever whatever you're comfortable with getting him up to. And then 26 out of what?
Out of 46?
So
Oh.
2 weeks would get him healed up totally.
Yeah. I think I would feel comfortable with that. However, I didn't expect my friends to stay if they are anxious to return.
I kind of need to heal myself.
Hey, there you go.
Well, perhaps in the morning we can,
Request.
ask of the king's generosity and hospitality
Yes.
and request, refuge, if nothing else, until we are good to go.
Yeah. And when you arrive, he did say, feel free to make yourselves at home as long as you need. So.
That's right.
Would he welcome a knight tagging along on the patrols around the borders? I'm sort of curious.
A tour of the lands, perhaps.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
So, in the morning,
about
you petition him. I think whoever wants to take the lead can make a courtesy roll.
Okay.
Mine's only 10.
11.
12. I'm curious.
All right.
I make it.
Nice. So yes, you sort of say, oh, we'll be here another 2 weeks, and you mind if we go riding along? And he's like, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
So yeah, you go out on patrol a couple times. He sort of insists that you all rest up for a week, first of all. So you get
my healing rate
back.
Yay, 3 whole hit points.
And
Horse wounds.
sees to your material needs as well.
9.
Alright. But yeah, you ride the rounds.
Sorry. I'm just thinking for a depressed pace.
up every morning before everyone else is awake.
Just sitting glumly out the window.
Kind of like when everyone's just sort of stumbling out to like saddle their horses, I'm already like sitting on top of mine.
Yeah.
Then you just
staring off into the distance. Oh, is it time to go
practice
back
bobbing
already?
for apples.
Yeah, my hair's...
Can I have some of those apples?
My hair is suspiciously
Bring Ian
damp
a little
every morning.
gift.
With like a bushel of apples next to me. I'm getting better at this. Or worse, I can't tell.
Aww.
Getting better at the bobbing, worse at the drowning.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, you go out on some patrols the second week. There's really no like clear indication as to why they're not troubled.
Yeah.
There's...
Can I ask how they've managed to intimidate them?
Yeah.
I suspect sorcery, but I don't know.
I'm just gonna go with sorcery on this one. Yeah, no, you ride with the Baron d'Or, and and he says, sort of anticipating your suspicions.
Ah.
He says, "Oh well, some say that it is the Queen and her influence, that she has some ways of keeping enemies from our borders. But the King just feels that we are strong enough to meet any threat that should come our way, and we have fought off Saxons from time to time." Roving mercenary knights and such, but none have dared to venture the Circle of Gold.
I would imagine at the very least, a forest like this would be foreboding to any army.
True, but clearly the story has spread somewhat. For you are hardly the first visitors to our lands who have come to see the Circle, but none so far have attempted to take it.
And the music changes.
I wonder how one might succeed
against all these knights.
Perhaps. Meanwhile, peasant comes running up. My goat's missing. So they have to
like
turn his attention.
Squint at him and be like, Merlin?
Exactly. No, the Baron's like, oh, we promise to keep our eyes out. Don't worry there.
Well, we saw a deer, but no goat.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll turn up.
Did you hear there are lions in these woods?
Exactly. Oh yes. Seems every year we have to go after a lion out in the woods, threatening the livestock.
It's like flashback music.
Exactly.
We've occasionally had to go after a lion. To arms, men!
The lion! Oh! Dutch angles, flags flapping in the wind.
I'm just pacing his horse like, ah! Pace, shh.
Lion? What?
It's alright, little fella.
So yeah. But yeah, otherwise, life's pretty quiet, pretty idyllic, really.
Are there like ladies that one might flirt with?
Absolutely.
Lovely.
Absolutely. If you
Perhaps a hunt we might, in a friendly way, go out upon.
Let me see here.
Just invite,
Ladies are going on around here.
Okay, cool.
All there. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Agra.
Lady Agra.
Agra.
Okay.
E-I-G-R-A. Yes. That app would be a 27.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Hey, you fought bravely against the lion.
Got a lot
She
of.
may not know the details.
I've got a lot of scars.
Yeah, you met her over the bobbing of the apples.
With her app of 27.
Mm-hmm.
Like 29 when her hair's wet.
Basically. Yeah. There was more than one kind of apple on display. Tell you.
Now, Lady Agra's a she, right?
Yes.
Not that.
No, not an Adam's apple. Anyway, so
It's literally the equivalent of a wet t-shirt contest.
exactly, pretty much.
Right.
Yes, indeed. So yeah. Anyway, so you've sort of been running into her at the afternoon meals and so forth. Did you make a flirting roll?
I did.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you're definitely chit chat.
Lovely.
Not sure if you want to try and tick it any further.
I don't know. I just made it. I didn't crit it or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean if you
Besides, she's an app 27. I max out at 18.
if it's a situation where you want to court her for marriage, you would have to go to the king.
Yeah. I haven't really done anything worth it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your humble opinion.
Maybe if we go hunting and find something.
Okay.
Yeah.
A golden
Pull
hind.
the claw out of your neck and give it.
It's like, this is holding out the last of my lifeblood. I want you to have it.
If only there were kind of like... Are there like scar and like lasting mark tables for this?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
cool. I was gonna say it would be cool if...
Yeah, no, he didn't take a major wound, so
I was 1 point away.
yeah.
Does that mean that Ian will get like a badass scar from this?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Score.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
I go to him every night and bring him apples and sing. Aww.
I'm just wondering if I'm just checking on more passions here.
Oh, yeah.
I'd imagine a Hummer or something like that would weigh almost 2,000 pounds, right? Or
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it was over
This
half
horse
a
is
ton.
larger than
Yeah.
my car.
Yeah.
wow.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite the scar.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fender bender.
Fender.
Well, all I can do is, thank the gods for Ian's healing and safety. Just saying. I love my horse. It's like the dog,
Yeah.
I imagine I'd be kind of bummed out if I had like a wonderful cat, like what a friend does.
Yeah.
Where's a wonderful kitten? Oh.
Yeah, the more passion does not get unlocked until Guinevere comes along.
Oh, well.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And how long is that?
She's like the glint in the milkman's eye.
The milkman. How dare you, sir? Anyway, so yeah, you pretty much, you've earned a bit of favor from her. I'd say you could do 1 flirt roll a week, so that would have been week 1.
Okay.
If you can crit your next flirt roll, you might be able to do a little something else.
Do you want to be passionate? You're not in battle.
Yeah, sure. Love family.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Crit.
And the laws of probability snap back into place. So it goes up by 1 automatically. You
Excellent.
check in it, and you get a plus 20 to your flirting.
Hello.
Wow.
How what?
I rolled a 3. So I don't think that crits. That gives me an 18.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So
We
close.
swung back to the side of Sir Pace and Sir Glenn.
Wow, so you were going to crit on a 5 or better, huh?
Yeah.
Well, considering the circumstances, I will allow an
We could stay just a slightly longer.
Well, I'll allow an opposed chaste lustful. You're lustful versus her chaste. If you want to,
Hey, nami nami.
you know, kind of try and put the moves on, basically. Up to you.
Do it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I need to, I rolled a 3 and a 14.
Keeping track of you.
But not that.
I succeed on my lustful.
Okay.
With a 6.
And I failed my chaste.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, it's like,
She throws herself at your feet.
well, not exactly.
No, I
it's
think
actually
it's
the other way
around.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, you kind of just keep up the full court press for the whole 2 weeks. Just sort of spouting a lot of stuff, expressing your ardor and your love for her.
Kind of a big deal in Salisbury.
I'll back him.
She'll never know.
Wingman.
She'll never know.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, like the night before you're due to head out, you know, she under the pretense of checking your wounds, she she takes you out into the woods
Oh.
And shoots me.
and shoots you
In the heart.
and slashes your throat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was the other. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Werebear.
that was the werebear wife.
But we don't know what kind of wife I've got here.
Mhm. So yeah, we will make a go ahead and check your lustful, and we'll make a note to do a childbirth roll for her next year.
It might be honorable, you know, to ask for her hand.
Yeah, I mean you're departing the next day, but you could always approach King Beligantus.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a pagan, but she's really hot.
Hey, just because you have a wife doesn't mean you need to be faithful.
Yeah. Okay, I'll approach
She's not
him.
married though.
Sure, I'll
I'm just saying.
Oh well, yeah.
If you have a wife,
Oh well, yeah.
like
No,
marrying her does not mean you're any less pagan, my friend.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
the pagans are all about the 50-mile rule or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll approach him in the morning.
More like 15.
Yeah.
The 15-foot rule.
As long as she's not in the village.
As long as she's not within eyesight.
With a declaration of my esteem for the lady.
Okay, give me a courtesy roll.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, might as well try to impassion this. Yeah. Well, I don't want to cause any, you know, asperity over my lord Roderick by making
sure.
something bad. So honor or fealty, Roderick.
Okay, I'm terrified right now, by the way.
Solid. Oh, I succeed.
Yes. All right, check that passion, and you get a +10 to your courtesy.
Cool. Hey, that would have been a fumble,
Ah, yes.
Yes!
but it's a crit now.
Crit. Nice.
Yeah!
Check your courtesy. All right, so you appear before King
wow.
Beligantus, and you really lay it out. I don't know, what for the good of what?
Oh, for the good of Oh, I mean.
How does this benefit him, basically?
Oh, the king.
Yeah.
Strengthens our neighborly.
Yeah, for the good of relations between our great countries.
Between our kingdoms.
You know, with you know, no one appreciates having secrets between borders, and you know those sort of cause tension. So if you were to, you know, enact a cultural exchange, or perhaps a marriage between our two great, you know, between our two great countries, it may lessen whatever, you know, unwarranted suspicion our lord and king may have against your realm.
Very nice.
Yeah. Plus, it's a pagan kingdom.
Yeah,
I didn't mention that. Yeah.
and I'm totes pagan.
All right. So the king, you know, strokes his magnificent beard a little bit and says, "You've made an excellent case, Sir Pace, and I shall duly consider it, and let you know by Yuletide what my decision is."
I eagerly await your decision.
All right.
What All
so
hopeful as you're like waving goodbye to her from.
yeah, you know,
The
she's
tower.
dabbing her eyes a little bit. Sad to
Aww.
see you go.
I'm not doing like the 5-year-old wave.
Is she still looking? Is she looking?
Is she still there?
What's your app again?
12?
Nice.
Yep. All right.
No, just in the odds of all those amazing rolls, that's all.
I know. I thought you were gonna fumble your passion roll.
Yeah.
Get all nervous.
Like I said, you weren't in battle.
crazy.
All it was is you didn't need to have your life in danger. Just your,
Just the sanctity of the realm.
Well.
All right. Well,
All right,
well
yeah.
done. So yeah, you begin wending your way back out of the Pennines.
I'm still not riding Ian.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I keep him close though.
Yeah.
I'm still wincing at every third jaunt on the horse, but grinning all the same.
and you're escorted out by some of the knights of the Circle of Gold. They escort you to the boundaries of their
Magical.
lands.
Give us our weapons back.
Give you your weapons back, exactly. And yes, and you.
It's like a rainbow
Exactly.
as we like exit.
Trumpet music is just ringing in my ears.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Now, if I had a soundboard here, I'd play the sound of a needle scratching across a record, because as you're coming down out of the Pennines,
Another lion.
you see a lion mounted on the back of a dragon.
Oh, you bastard!
You killed my brother. No. You can see the majestic Rostock forest stretching away to the horizon ahead of you, but it is marred. It is marred by a great sea of Saxon humanity making its way south through the vale between the marshes of Maris and the Rostock forest.
Oh.
Yes, it looks like at least 10,000 strong.
Wow.
Bullshit.
It's okay. It's only 3,300 to each of us.
So they're it's about like sort of, obviously you can see it, but it's maybe 10 miles distant or so.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have enough time to ride over to Uther and win it?
Yeah, you can try and
Beat
outrun
them.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, we've got spare horses with us, right? We've
Right.
got our so we can exchange. We can switch
Switch off.
horses.
Yeah.
I'll have one of my squires escort Ian.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
he's good enough to gallop.
I don't know, but they can keep their own pace,
Oh, okay. I see.
just in case he doesn't get tired.
Sure. All right. So you're gonna go pell-mell.
Yeah.
All right. So whoever wants to be the group leader can make a horsemanship roll.
Ooh, can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never get to lead the group.
Well, you
Well,
say
you-
all your points are in horsemanship.
You
so-
did win the horse race when we were squires.
Yeah,
That's
you toasted.
true.
Yeah! And this is why Virgil's leading.
Nice. Nice. All right.
These guys. Yeah. Haha.
Please.
So yeah, you
Guy
actually
jumping up and down.
you actually cover 35 miles over the course of
Whoa.
the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
And leave that army far behind.
Excellent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming we give them a wide berth.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Great.
let's see where that gets you.
I was gonna say we're still pretty far out there.
Okay, exactly. Okay, it gets you down towards Conisbro. Actually, you're very close to Conisbro. You're on the trade road that is going to lead you south to Conisbro. Actually, I'm sorry, not Conisbro. You came out near Conisbro. You're near Lincoln. Yeah, well, that's it. So yeah, you cross the Trent River and are kind of riding full out over the fields and dales that are north of Lincoln. And at that time, as the sun begins to sink low towards the horizon, you do spot a Saxon patrol
Oh.
not too far away. Looks to be maybe about a half a dozen.
Do they seem well armed from here? From our.
They're, the glint of steel is visible.
But they're a Saxon patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
If we
mounted
cut
on
them off, we
light
might be able
horses.
to. If we cut them off,
Yeah, we probably don't want them to,
make it back.
Yeah.
I
let them
do
over.
hate the Saxons.
You really do.
I do so hate them.
How dare they come this far south?
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
what are your
let's-
feelings on the Saxons?
You know, I've thought about it a lot, and I don't.
Our feelings are we
don't
want to
care for them.
right?
Mass genocide leaps to mind.
Yeah.
I think mass genocide would be if I had a 20. I mean,
True. Oh, so you're inching up towards it then.
You're getting there.
hey, if I manage to up Earl Roderick's by 1, then I imagine Saxons are not.
Far behind.
No. I had a question though.
Yes.
Because if you have 1 squire, then you have 4 backup horses, including 1 for the squire.
Right.
So would I have 6 since I've got 2 squires?
Yeah.
Okay.
Neat.
So would that be just again like 3 Rounceys and then 3 Sumpters? Okay, cool. Just making sure.
All right. So yeah, the Saxons are kind of wheeling around in your direction as well. They've obviously spotted you.
Oh.
I'm gonna charge on my Rouncey.
Ready to lance.
Yeah. And instruct one of my squires to keep Ian safe.
Okay.
Yes.
And since your passion is 16 or above, you have to invoke it.
Oh yeah. Like no.
Yeah.
Wait. I got a 5.
Yeah. Sweet. All right.
I succeed modestly.
Check your passion. And any other impassionments?
Yes.
So can Renae catch your back?
Try it again.
It's either a 15 or a 5.
Well,
Okay.
either one's a success.
Okay.
Alright, so succeed.
Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
And?
And I'm thinking of my lady Vivian.
Aw. Making
Yeah.
home safe to her.
Yes, I make it.
Nice. All right, check that.
All
I think the
right.
trick is getting your name right.
Just the charge damage on a Rouncy.
Charge damage on a Rouncy is 5d6.
Okay.
Alright, so. Rolling Lance.
Yeah. Here we go.
15.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yay.
17.
Okay. And?
5.
Well, I just flat out missed on that. So you all hit.
Sweet.
Yay.
Okay, go ahead and roll your horse damage.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s. But it's also a lot of 2s.
25.
25. Okay.
23.
Nice.
16. That's several 1s and 2s.
Okay.
Well, it is dark.
Yeah.
Darkening.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, I'm just check that. Okay, so.
Did I ever mention that I really want a dog? I don't know if I mentioned that.
Alright, so Jade, you said you did 25.
25.
Dave, you got
23.
23. Okay. And Renae, you got
Oh yes, 16.
16. Okay. Okay, excellent. So, so there's 2 for each of you, plus a leader. So I'm going to randomly assign who gets attacked by the leader. Let's see. Okay. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Okay, right.
Alright.
Alright, so each one of the second Saxons is going to get an opposed attack as you charge in, plus the leaders.
Yeah, right?
They would gang up on us like this.
Those bastards.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kinrain and Pace were both hit. Damage. Oh man. 7, 9, 10. Kinrain only takes 11, so you're fine.
Okay.
And Pace. 20?
20. Okay, so I take 10 because it's
Take the
unopposed.
10, yep.
I'm unconscious. I fall off my horse.
Oh my god! What?
And then the Saxon chieftain against Kinrain.
Oh, should I roll for falling off my horse?
Oh, go for it, yeah.
I'm dead.
No! Oh my god!
Are you at exactly 0?
No, I'm at -3.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh.
All right.
You fell on your head, I guess?
I broke my neck.
Basically, broke.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the end to a sad tale.
Yeah.
Wow,
You sound like you're happy to be done with him.
It's okay, the next one's gonna be worse.
You're totally. You're totally scoring with that lady too.
Oh
Yeah.
It's okay. I might have a bastard in 20 years.
That's true, actually.
Well, 15.
Yeah.
All right, so Kinrain, the chieftain, also hits you for 26. So it's gonna be 16 that gets through.
Okay.
And what's your size?
14.
Okay, so horsemanship roll.
I make it.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
so
wow.
one of your numbers down.
Yeah.
Kinrain's taking a nasty hit. What do you want to do?
Keep fighting, I guess.
I don't think I'm capable of not.
I would allow an opposed roll of hate Saxons versus prudent.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because we're gonna get taken down.
Hit Saxons, I got a 10. So I succeed, but Prudence, I got a 9. I also succeed.
All right, but the 10 beat the 9.
Yep.
So yeah, keep fighting basically.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I like
Are our
Virgil.
squires good for anything?
I think if Sir Kinrain gets dropped, you can run.
Yeah, I'm going, yeah. It's crossing my mind, that's for sure.
Okay, I crit.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see, what did I do there? Max is 14. Okay, I just got a regular success, so double damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pitiful. It's 10,
Yes, I should mark down which dice that they put so much.
20,
Those dice are soaked in blood.
37.
7, alright. Yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
Can I have attacked the leader? Huh?
If you want. Do you want to attack the guy you lanced on your charge, or do you want to attack the leader?
Probably the leader, especially if you wounded me. That's
He
just
did,
an
actually.
outrage.
That's a good point. Okay. So, let's see here. Let me just jot down his hit points. And his armor. Probably different. Yep. So, 37, you said?
37.
37, okay. That's still a really good hit. Yeah, so you're gonna knock him off his horse automatically. Okay. And, let's see, he is still conscious, but he took a major wound, so I'm gonna give him a roll. No, he's knocked out.
Ha.
Alright.
So that's 2 down.
Just the
So
one.
maybe it's... Oh, there's one that's dead and then...
Well, one of these is unconscious. He's probably gonna get trampled, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Case is the only one who's down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't kill one of
No.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose for each round, can I make the hate
prudent-
Saxon's prudent roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's see how Virgil does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it, Virgil.
Okay. I'll pull out my sword.
Yeah.
Ooh, I crit.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, double
So-
damage.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
I like the sound of that.
11, 15, 19, 22, 24.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so you knock your guy off his horse and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
So he's down. Alright, so now we get a round of unopposed Saxon attacks.
About those guys.
Yeah.
Bastards.
All of them.
Alright, so let's see, there were the two fighting pace, so they're gonna go one onto Kinrain and one onto Virgil.
The one I hit with my lance didn't fall off his horse or anything?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, well.
Yeah. So that's gonna be three unopposed attacks on Kinrain and 2 on Virgil. That's a miss, and a hit for Kinrain. For Virgil, I got a hit and a hit. Alright.
Gotta get out of here, man.
There's bug hunt, man.
Yeah, game over.
Oh man.
Alright, so Kinrain, that's 24 less your armor of 10 is 14 points.
Well, that puts me at 0.
Okay, alright, so that is not quite dead. Only mostly dead.
Ay, ay, ay.
And then Virgil, we've got 9, 12, 18, so that's 8 after your armor.
Okay, so it's math. 18 left. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, exactly. It's
14 minus 10 is 4 on the other hit.
Ah. Okay. So that's now I'm down to 14.
14, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see, with your new and improved size, you did not get auto knockdown. But
Okay.
you'll need 2 horsemanship rolls to stay mounted.
Okay. I've got this. Yes, made it.
Okay.
And made it.
Okay, cool. So
But is
yes.
there a way I can grab the bridle of Kinrain's horse?
Or as my squire probably would.
Yeah, go ahead and make a squire roll.
What's your squire's name again? The one that's going to be rescuing you.
Probably John, since he's got the higher.
He succeeded.
Okay.
Okay.
Ha.
All right.
Let's go, John.
And then Rondel.
Oh, Rondel. He's 4 years away from being a knight.
Yeah.
All right, so
Rondo, leave him.
With his 17 in battle.
Oh.
yeah, go ahead and make a roll for Rondel and a squire roll there.
Oh.
You're like, I thought you was
You're like, I
done.
already put my dice away.
He fails.
Of course he does.
Of course, yeah.
So he's perfectly fine with leaving Pace's body on the ground.
It's not like Sir Pace has anything on him. Like, it's not really that great of a sword.
Yeah, exactly.
They kind of hand out chainmail when you become a knight.
Yeah, don't really need it.
Their only one is unlucky bloodstained
Oh god.
armor.
Let's see here. 0. Okay, character is 0. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Please say he's still on his horse.
A character at 0 or negative hit points for any reason is on the verge of death. The first aid skill or magic may restore and preserve his life long enough for healing to be possible, but unless he is healed to positive hit points before midnight of that same day, the character dies sometime during the night.
Okay.
Even if he survives, he will still need chirurgery.
At least we're not too far from Lincoln.
So,
And night was falling, but it wasn't dark yet.
was not dark yet, no.
How close are we to the Pennines? Or
You left those well behind.
okay.
But yeah, you are
We're like
close.
over 40 miles away now.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's right. Yeah.
But you are close to Lincoln, but you're also surrounded by Saxons at the moment.
Yeah.
So
So Rondel failed his squire roll, so he's riding off.
well, he's not administering first aid
Yeah.
at the moment. So one of the Saxons barks at you, Virgil, and he says, surrender, and we will tend to your wounded. You're wounded.
You're wounded. Surrender to Saxons?
Kinry's like, oh.
Yeah. What would Kinray do?
I would rather die.
Do we have the capability to outrun them, even with an unconscious guy over here?
It would pretty much be every man for himself, because you've got 5 Saxons still.
Oh, we only took out 1.
Well, or wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you've got, you killed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's right.
Because, they're...
Yeah, you killed the chieftain.
Yeah, and then one other.
And then you killed one other.
7.
There were 7. So, yeah, you got 5 left.
Oh, there were 7. I thought there were 6.
Yeah, I said about a half a dozen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
There.
I guess it was just when we got the splitting up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got 3. Never mind.
So we couldn't. It would be hard to get away with.
It would you
Kinray.
pretty much have to
Leave him.
book it for yourself.
I can't do that. I don't know. Should I roll loyalty? Could I do that?
Yeah, you could leave it up to dice if you want.
Yeah.
Wonderful thing about Pendragon. You can always leave it up to the dice.
No, I can't. I can't leave him behind.
I can respect that, Ian. I can't respect
Yeah. So I'm going to lay down my arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And so,
We are taken prisoner.
You are taken prisoner.
Yeah.
Wait. I had Podrick, though, hiding with Ian.
Yes.
Is it possible that they could get away? And because they
Don't
were
get
like,
afraid. He was not part of this fight.
No,
No,
he was like
absolutely.
hiding.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
I'm gonna say Podrick has the sense of mind to continue and report what has happened.
Very much so. Yes.
Especially because he knows if anything happens to Ian, he's leaving my manor. Alright, well I would just like to point that out. Podrick was hiding with Ian.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Actually.
And his
So,
2 horses still.
Yeah. So yes, cut to Podrick. In amongst the trees, shh, rubbing the horse's nose, keeping quiet as the Saxons ride off. Virgil in amongst them.
Yeah.
2 bodies draped over the backs of horses.
You're still naked, so you could
Yeah,
still pull
I
out
could
too.
still be alive if they succeed in healing me.
What? Yeah, you said you're at -3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I imagine
So-
you lose hit points after a battle, right? If you're fighting.
Only if you keep fighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you, I made that roll to see if the Saxon chief would stay conscious after his major wound. If he had, then after
That's
the battle,
right.
he would have
Okay.
aggravated his wound. So, okay. So, so basically you're taken back. You ride through the night, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Through the night.
We've already ridden so hard. So
oh
I'm
well,
really
not
exhausted.
the whole night. No,
Past midnight.
past sunset. Past sunset is what I meant.
Into the night.
Into the night. Thank you.
Okay.
You ride a good 3 or 4 hours, damn close to midnight, and and in due time you see the twinkle of hundreds of campfires up ahead in the darkness, and then you're in amongst the Saxon army camp.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not conscious for this.
Oh my gosh.
You will
You'd be
be.
horrified.
Yeah, imagine when you wake up.
See, at least I have a chance not to wake up. I'll still be unconscious, probably, even if they
I
do
suppose
heal
I
me.
have a chance too, though.
No, you'll definitely wake up if they heal you.
Yeah. But I'm saying that. What if they don't?
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Actually.
Yeah.
So
A Saxon to hold his word.
so yeah.
It's like asking him to hold his axe.
So you're riding in amongst these campfires, and there's just all these like shaggy, hoarse Saxons speaking in their guttural language, fighting amongst each other like rangy dogs, laughing loudly, spilling their foul Saxon beer over each other.
The savagery.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
poor Roman like you, too.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
delicate
Oh.
sensibilities.
Yeah, I mean, Romans and Germans, they have a long history, and So anyway, but you're being led to a very large sort of pavilion-style tent. There are 2 guards in like full chainmail with like these those sort of Saxon-style helmets with the face guards, and they're just standing outside, and basically you're kind of roughly ushered in, and then these two bodies are just kind of dragged in by their collars, you know, just kind of thrown down, you know. And so yeah, inside there's a big boar, you know, like turning on a spit over a fire. And you know, there's men and there's women and there's kind of, you know, raucous conversation, and there's an older Saxon strumming a harp and reciting some kind of epic verse in their language, you know. And there's these.
You call that poetry?
I'm sorry. But everything seems to be revolving around these two men who look very similar.
Yes, the brothers.
Yes, they look very similar, almost twin-like. But, you know, you can see a slight difference between them. But they both have these, you know, massive blonde beards and long locks, you know.
Yeah.
They got their floor-length cloaks, and actually one of them has a wolf pelt, you know, draped over one shoulder.
Preposterous.
And there are two large battle banners on display, displaying a wolf and a raven iconography. And so they turn and look at this, you know, source of this disturbance, and, you know, one of your captors sort of scuttles forward and talks to them a bit.
Scuttles, indeed.
Yes. and so they approach you, and they say, "Well, look what we have here. One of Uther's pig dogs come before us. I'm glad you're here. We Saxons are more merciful and hospitable than you native Britons.
We'll prove it and heal my friends."
Indeed. Bitch! And this old crone kind of, you know, comes out with this like weird sideways crab walk, you know. You know?
How you doing, Virgil?
Yeah, it's really hard. Do I have to roll composure, or is there
No, yeah, right. I have to roll to see if I shit myself.
Yeah.
Sanity?
Filth.
No, but yeah, she starts kind of roughly, you know, like, you know, sort of puckering up Sherpace's face, you know, like, you know, slapping him on the cheek, you know, and she pulls out this little like squash gourd and uncorks it and like pours this like kind of thick syrup.
What are you doing to him? I tried to ask courteously as possible.
She is taking care of him as the best way she knows how. You also note that like they seem to have some like personal bodyguard that, you know, you sort of do a double take at, because you realize they're actually women. You know, they're beardless and they have long flaxen hair, you know, and but they're fully armored, you know, but they're just kind of standing guard. So strange customs these times.
Yeah.
You know. But
Very Valkyrian.
But anyway, I'll make those first aid rolls since that's kind of critical.
Yes.
So, okay, so regular success for Kinrain, and a crit for...
What?
On which wound? Because I have two.
Okay, whichever you choose.
Well, you rolled for one, so it would be the first one, or the most recent injury, which is 3.
Okay. No. No, it wouldn't be the horse fall, it would be the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it would be the spear axe wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she's only going to tend to the most obvious wound, I think.
Oh, okay.
So...
Alright, so I forget how many points it was.
I think it was like...
Significant.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
I
points.
think it was all of them.
Yeah, and I got 6.
Okay.
Dealt 6 damage.
So up to 3, but still unconscious.
Yes, and for Kinrain, a mere 1, but that's good enough for you since you're at 0. So yeah, you can see that they're kind of stirring, but they're still just completely, you know. But a little bit of color has returned to their cheeks, you know, with this whatever thing she's forcing down their throats, you know.
Astounding.
And so this is Octa who's talking to you, and he says, "I will keep your friends here as hostages, but I want you to return to your king and tell him that we are coming for him. We will bring battle to him next year, and we will destroy him." And as a sign of my goodwill, when your friends have recovered, I shall return them as well, in exchange for some of the prisoners that he has taken. See if he is amenable to these plans, and send a messenger back.
Okay. I'll do as you bid.
Very well. And to show you that we are not the barbarians you make us out to be, you may stay here as a guest as long as you wish before you make your ride back to your so-called king. Yes, I use air quotes. But I do not think much of him.
Is he stroking a kitty?
Yeah, exactly. Sort of going for one part Blofeld, one part Lord Humongous from Road Warrior.
Nice.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Do you have any wounds of your own?
Oh yes. I am wounded, but I think I want to.
Do you want the witch to tend you?
No.
No.
I will be fine.
I'm totally cool.
And I think I want to leave immediately.
Your squire again?
Okay. Hit the road.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, who's your squire?
Oh, I didn't write his name down, and my mind is completely blank. It's
Was it Concord?
Concord. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet Concord.
Sweet Concord. Yeah.
Oh god. Sweet meats.
Thinking grapes.
Sweet
and I don't,
meats.
Can't go a game without mentioning that.
You said sweet. You said sweet. You just couldn't.
Yeah.
Could not.
Until Sir Pace is dead and buried, that will never be over.
And even then.
That is true. So since we're running a little long here, we'll just summarize here, right? Unless there's anything else you want to do.
Oh yeah, I'm taking Concord with me.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Great.
Yeah, so you're able to head out that night. You ride to.
Maybe he could give me first aid on the way or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
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 Made it.
Okay.
So 2 points restored.
Okay. Great.
And apart from your quick break for some first aiding, you ride Pell Mell for Lincoln.
Yeah.
Where you find King Uther actually holding court. You deliver the, grim tidings.
Yeah, as fast as possible. I'm really afraid that Kinrain's going to do something silly.
Not me.
Yeah, what's Kinrain's healing rate?
3.
3, and your unconscious is.
Unconscious is 7.
So you've got like 2 weeks before you really.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take any chances there.
He's really conscious.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're merely semi-conscious for the next 2 weeks.
It's just a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
This horrible dream.
Fever dreams where you're like lying on some kind of wolf pelt bed, and
There's this old Saxon crone tending you.
roughly handling
Women in armor?
you. Women in armor, weird shit like that. Yeah.
Man.
So, anyway, so Uther does arrange for your ransoms. Sends back some prisoners and a bit of gold.
Okay.
And as soon as you're able to
How
travel,
does he take it, by the way? Is he just
He's
infuriated? Or
No, he. In fact, you see the ghost of a smile trace across his face.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
This is the invitation he's looking for.
Exactly. He's like, basically when he sends the messenger back, he sends them back with a message. You tell those Saxon brothers that we'll be ready for them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And so you guys are transported back as soon as you're able to sit in a saddle, basically, which is after a couple weeks. And yes, Jade, you were asking about scars.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, the cool ones only add to the appeal, ladies.
Okay.
Pace is just like, fuck.
I haven't gotten any
You
major
have such
wounds.
bad luck you can't even die.
I also can't get any scars. Except for that one through my shoulder.
I get 2.
What you get is
Right.
roll 2d6.
Okay. I got 6.
Okay, and pace.
You didn't do enough damage to me to do a major wound.
I know, but you went negative.
Okay.
Same thing.
So a d6?
Yep, 2d6.
2d6.
Oh, thanks. So you don't have to.
But then I'm not rolling my 2 1s.
Snake eyes?
Snake eyes, yes.
Oh god.
Blinded?
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so Kinrain's gonna make a full recovery with no scarring or...
What?
Well, no. Any scarring you have will be superficial.
Sweet.
It's not enough to cause any stats loss.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Sir Pace needs to make 4 rolls on the stat loss table.
Oh,
What is that, a d20 or d6?
oh my
6.
gosh.
1 roll.
Pace is a mess.
1d6 per roll. So.
Wow.
Sir Pace is going to retire after this.
I was wondering if you might do that. Yeah.
Just 10 to his
6,
bees.
Okay, so that's no loss.
2,
Okay.
5,
Uh-huh.
and 1.
Alright, you lose a point of size, dex, and app.
Respectively.
Yes. So, a scar that's enough to be visible, a wound that's enough to reduce your, cause some tightness and lack of mobility, and also just general weight loss and muscle atrophy from your long recovery. Kinrain, meanwhile, has never felt better.
It's that hatred that's driving you, maybe.
No, just blind seething
Actually, yeah,
hatred.
the hatred fueled your recovery, I
I
think.
don't know why though. I think that because Uther did ransom for us, I might have a little more respect for the guy.
Yeah, actually.
To accept the.
That's a good point. Go ahead and take a check in your homage Uther passion, see if it might go up next year.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man. That is.
So
It's like you have such bad luck you can't die.
So what appearance do you need to have distinctive features again? Like, is it 12 and up?
Yeah.
Okay, so my new facial scar has marred me to the point where I no longer have chiseled features, or where they no longer give me.
A distinctive
Oh.
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have kind of a puckered scar
Yeah.
marring your otherwise chiseled feature.
Well, I still love you, Pace.
Well, there's a big battle coming up next year this time for sure. So that might be a good time for Pace to go out in a blaze of glory if you're so inclined.
Oh, he's coming back, and he's gonna be rolling passions left and right.
Yeah, we'll see. This will be the crucible to see if either Pace is going to stick around or...
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
And hey, you might even still get your super, super mega hot wife.
That's right. I mean, you got to think of her, too.
I mean, the king doesn't have to necessarily know that you have been at the place.
But she'll know. She'll be like, oh god, those chiseled features were like the only thing you had going for me. And now they're just gone.
Now you just got puckered features.
Yeah. She's gonna like.
I can't believe I managed to roll.
She's totally gonna hook up with my younger brother. Who
Add
has
2 major
so many more
wounds, a
facial
16 out of
features.
14.
Oh, unbelievable. Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, par for the course in Pendragon for me.
Pretty much. I actually didn't know about that negative rule until just now.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
When Virgil gets there, he just can't stop talking about the savagery that he encountered.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Bizarro Land.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't see a single night. Imagine.
Yay. Well,
Yeah, awesome.
see you guys later. Yeah.
Later.
Vitaly's waiting for me.
All right, cool.
Well, see you next week.
See ya.